here. I've got like 1 billion saved that all can make sense in different scenarios. Roll together an encounter. Easy.
He did DM for us some when we were younger, but he wasn't our primary DM when we were younger. It was his brother at the time.
Baby.
And then he got all, actual.
He got too cool to hang out with us, and then Isaac took over DMing for us.
Yeah, he started writing for Green Ronin.
Your brother?
If you've ever heard of
that you wanted to DM for us?
Yeah, he writes for Green Ronin, and he DMs
on
really good DM streams and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
It's hard to get his time.
I just started recording, just so you know.
I know, I saw your thing turn purple and say streaming D&D.
Damn it.
Oh, we might have
no slurs.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
We might have somebody joining us.
You can't stop me from saying it privately.
I have the power to turn my mic off and go talk to Isaac and about all of you.
It's true, but my mic might be live, so better signal me first.
Isaac, I need to bitch about the party. Turn your mic off.
Alright, cool, bet.
God, that bitch Winford's being so fucking annoying.
If she blows me up with one more fucking spell, so help me God.
If he keeps getting in my fucking way...
Beyblade isn't Beyblading enough.
Let it rip.
We clearly need the power drill to rip you harder.
I need a spell just to be able to move Jack out of my way.
The spell's called Slide Jack to the left.
So do you actually wait for Jack to get out of the way?
Right now,
One hop this time.
Load right.
It's called Get the Fuck Out of My Way Shuffle. Oh, is the thing back up? Because I haven't. I've just been sitting here talking.
It is up.
Okay, I've been sitting here talking, having fun, and got sidetracked.
How very dare you sit there and have fun?
Know.
You better stop.
I know. Yeah.
We don't do that.
Game time is not time for fun, okay?
Yeah, this is serious.
It's my only break from reality.
Yeah, we're getting mauled by basilisks or something.
And I thought we I'm not pregnant.
What did we just?
I thought we killed all of them.
What were these things again? Basilisks.
Okay.
Medusa baby lizard dogs.
Medusa baby lizard dogs. Exactly.
What game is this from?
What game is
this? Is from Final Fantasy.
No. This is Octopath Traveler.
Oh, damn.
What it is?
That's basically the same game.
It's not even kind of what you had in your phone.
Said it started to thunderstorm and she wants you to go home.
Isaac just got us TPK tonight.
What in the absolute fuck? It's all JRPGs. It might as well be. Fuck you.
Oh no.
Let's be over here saying Ogre Battle is basically the same thing as Final Fantasy Online. Fucking, shut up.
It is.
You're fucking dumb. You're dumb. You're just dumb. You're dumb with a small, smooth brain.
You're just jealous because everything rolls off my brain.
You're jealous because my brain has baby soft skin.
Exactly. Your brain looks like a wrinkly old man.
Yeah, you old bat. I have baby brain. Ooh, shit. My fiance is getting fucked over at work. Gotta love it. He had 2 call-offs. One person threw up as soon as they got there, and then the other manager couldn't find anybody to cover her shift.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a great time.
You know, as a manager, isn't it kind of your job to find people to cover shifts? Isn't that like part of the job description?
Hey,
Well,
I've never
there's
had
four-
a manager try and cover their shift.
There's 4 managers. My fiance is one of them. She's one of them, and then there's 2 more. And apparently, none of them can figure shit out.
That sounds like a grocery store setup.
Sounds like my fucking rehab center.
It's
setup.
actually B-dubs.
Did you say it sounds like your rehab center?
Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
No, you can't
I
go
worked.
outside.
I worked there. I didn't.
Yeah, she's saying goodbye to
Oh.
Dorothy.
Everyone's
Damn.
crazy jumping to conclusions like Lundy's a druggie? What?
Damn, we didn't know that sooner?
He's a sex addict.
Why didn't you bring any drugs to share?
That might be.
Gosh. I like all the blood splatters. Dead, 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 dead.
Yeah. I love the blood splatter. I love incorporating that into the game. And whenever anything dies, just have it. turn
Was
into a
that
pile
there
of blood.
last time?
Yeah, when they hit 0 HP, they fucking fade away and then just big blood spatter.
Since the ninja's not here, I would like to use Gregory to kick him in the balls, and I want to actually roll for damage.
Okay. Well,
That's funny.
you are not trained and unarmed, so the most damage you can do is equivalent to whatever your strength is. So
Everybody
that would
hit him.
be- That would be
I'm a
one.
fighter.
Yes, but you're not trained and unarmed attack.
You're not a monk, you're a fighter.
You're
not a monk, you're a fighter.
sword
Wait,
fighter.
hold up. What the hell are you talking
Sword
about? I'm
fighter.
supposed to be like first in everything.
Sword!
You're not versed in
you-
everything.
So if you wanted, when you were level 1 as a fighter, you could have taken the unarmed fighting style, and that would have given you a D6 to your unarmed damage, or a D8 if
What
you
the
double hand.
fuck? I have an arm
But you
strike.
didn't. You took 2 weapon fighting because you want to be a Beyblade.
I do wanna
Beyblade.
be a Beyblade. You know what? I'm
You
gonna
also
hit him with
could have
my
taken
sex
it at
whip.
level
I
4
nope,
with your
nope,
feet.
nope. You know what I'm doing.
Is this a thing
Sex
over
whip.
here, or is this just like a symbol?
Is that
That's
a
a
what?
tree.
This?
This is a tree. This is a dead tree.
That
Yep,
is
that is
great.
that is a tree.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about all the way in the corner.
Oh no,
This is just the logo from the fucking people I
Okay.
got this map from.
that's Dr.
I-
Mabso.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure because it looked cool, and if it was a thing, I would want to explore it.
What
Yeah,
the
shout
hell?
out
Go over there. That's
Shout out
Dr. Mabso.
to Dr. Mapso for some maps that I use.
Hey Lundy, why are my characters moving in sync together?
Because right now you have both of them highlighted. If you go off of your character and you hold
Yeah,
the left
you
click
goober,
and draw like a
goofy goob.
square, you'll off click one, and then there you go.
All right, sweet.
Is this you, Jack?
That is me.
No. Yeah?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's Jack.
Nat 20.
Okay.
There's so many blue icons. It's hard
Did you
to
just
tell.
hit him with a sex whip?
Yeah.
He is
Yeah, but
nailing it with
he-
that sex whip. He's surprisingly good with it.
You don't trip him up
that's
though.
funny.
For a guy with a cloaca, you're pretty handy with a sex whip.
Well, you got to come up with alternative ways to please your partner when you have a cloaca, you know?
Valid.
Right, yeah, nobody's looking for a cloaca.
Yeah. You gotta make up for that.
Some people are looking for rats. Some people are not looking for cloacas.
Hmm.
Here, I have a better picture.
I have
If
such-
Lundy could swap for me.
Sure, what do we got?
I'll send it to you in Discord.
I have such a hard time telling who's who because of all the blue photos.
Yeah,
I think
the blue
Xandar's to
backgrounds
me-
make it. Yeah, this is Xander.
Xandar's looks like, from how I'm looking at it, it looks like Dobby, but like, yeah, it just looks like Dobby on a blue background.
Who is Dobby?
He's from Harry Potter. House Elf.
Dobby,
Wait, how do I
he's
open
no
this up?
pretty.
I see you did a little bit of AI searching.
Yeah,
Equip favorite.
I'm not a sketch artist. I'm not a drawing artist. I
Felt
can
that.
paint.
I can paint too, but I can't draw.
Let's go! Paint club.
My ex for his mom's birthday, he drew a photo. Then I painted it.
Nice.
Turned out
Yeah.
really fucking cool though, but I don't have any pictures of it, unfortunately.
I
'Cause
paint
it was, like,
miniatures.
My best. Oh.
How do you open up, like, because, like, on my thing where it says Sex Whip, how do I, like, click on it to, like, open it up to, like, look at all the specs?
Hold on, I'm changing a picture around.
Oh no, Dad. I'm gone.
Whoa, he has a guitar.
Yeah.
So
Badass, but still missing the only bone that counts.
that would be under details. You can see that it is a simple melee. Should have a range of 15 feet in terms of reach, or at least the
I
reach
thought that was
property.
funny.
How do I get to details, though?
Over on the right side of the sex whip, there is 2 buttons. One that says not equipped and one that's like 3 dots.
Yeah.
And then when you go to the 3 dots, you go to edit. And then edit brings up a thingy that gives you a description. And then
Okay,
you can,
edit,
there's
gotcha.
details as a tab.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was funny. I just didn't want to interrupt when he was giving an explanation on how to do something.
Did you guys even hear my joke? God.
I did.
I feel like I should have got a better audience.
I don't even see where it says that it's 15 feet. Is that just
That's just a part of the it's a so reach is currently highlighted, but it's a melee attack, so it doesn't give me the ability to put a fucking range of what that reach is in the details page, unfortunately. But it is a 15-foot reach.
Yeah, because when I was playing with it, I don't know why, I just thought it was 10 feet.
I
saw something and
started
I was like,
zooming in on people's photos just to see what they actually look like, and that makes a lot more sense. But what did ticks look like?
Well, right now, it looks like
Right
a
now it
headless
looks
rat.
very dead.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's a chibi one, isn't it?
He's in your
Yeah.
bag.
Oh no, it just looks chibi from afar.
Yeah, no, he's just a mouse with a gun.
That's funny
And-
because
and-
he's a
Just a
rat.
literal mouse.
Alright,
A
so what are we
bipedal
doing?
mouse.
Going
So,
to iron
Yes.
something.
You are going to Ironstone. You are on your way there. You are traveling there. You stopped on your journey here in Conquer, the original place that several of you had, well, Jack, Tick, and Ryko, at the very least, had come from. Originally, when the initial cult had done its things. Releasing Adon into the world and creating devastation onto the entirety of the town, which is why it is completely fucked up right now. But you stopped here to have a little bit of a rest because it was nighttime and you need a little bit of a resty room. And then in the midst of your rest, you got ambushed by a number of basilisks. You then killed the basilisks, and that ended the rest period, more or less. So you can continue on to Ironstone at this particular point, especially since you've already explored the crater once more. Jack and Ryko had already been in there once before, but Winter and the rest of the crew had not. And they were curious as to what was in there, and you also wondered if it had changed at all, because you had found out that there were some travelers who made their way through here, and they were suspicious looking, because Grurius talked to a tree. And Ryko was able to find out that one of those travelers is likely, at least from the description,
When you
his
say it
brother.
like that, he doesn't sound like a credible source.
Nah, man, that tree's been there.
I'm
That
being
tree's been
chased
around.
by owls. I'm being chased by owls. They're trying to surround me.
Well, you do wake him up in a rude fashion.
What is this time? Nothing! My mage hand did it, and he doesn't know I have a mage hand!
Alright, so we're on the way. No, we need to finish our rest, because we didn't get a full rest. We all got woken up in the middle of the night by these basilisks.
Yeah,
Do we have enough
Actually, I think
time
I
to
did,
rest?
'cause I
for sure.
was the last rotation, I think.
We
I'm
won't
pretty
have
sure,
a decomposing tick if we take a rest?
Well,
He's in your
Tick is
bag.
going to be decomposing. He's in the bag, but he is going to be. Well, I guess he wouldn't be decomposing because
He's
there's nothing in the
being
bag to decompose him. But
Yeah.
We need to
he's.
rest.
And in terms of the time that you have, you're gonna get to Ironstone with like 5 more days to the time limit. So you.
Okay, I thought it was hours, not days.
No,
okay, we're
no.
Oh, we're okay on time.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was hours. I was like, guys, no. What do you mean we can rest? No, we gotta go.
No, we should definitely finish up another rest, so
Yeah,
just
but
in
if
case
we
we
all
get
die,
mauled on
we're
the
not
road.
saving anybody.
Well, if we all die, then that's the least of Tick's problems.
Oh,
We'll meet him wherever he's at.
that was the other
Technically
thing
has
that
no
happened
problem.
last
Gru,
time.
where is that at?
That was the other thing that you guys. Well, you don't really know this, but Tick's kind of like watching you guys through a portal that was put up in place for him to just kind of like look and see what you guys are up to while you're carrying
And
around
I
his
was
dead
made. I was made part of his story.
body.
Yeah.
Indeed. Also, bearing in mind, Winter's picture is not entirely accurate at the moment because she's got some
Yeah.
very, very definite and defined scales around her skin right now.
And fully black eyeballs almost, besides the
Mhm.
purple.
What? Wait, what?
After Tick died, I got really pissed off. I got scales going across my face and chest, and the whites of my eyes are now black. I've become more draconic, if you
and
will.
that has not changed in the past day of travel.
Okay.
Not until Tick is back to life.
Hmm.
You,
Alright.
you know, I probably have some lotion in here if you need some.
I'm
help
not
with
even
this.
dry! My scales are beautiful and shiny, thank you.
I'm just
Eye
saying,
drops.
skincare is the most important
Wait,
thing. you can do.
wait. Why do you have
Just
skincare?
a guy without skin.
That's what I'm saying.
Skincare is important.
But you don't have skin to take care of.
I find that very offensive.
No, I'm just confused, and I'm trying to learn.
His bones need moisturized or they get brittle.
Thank you.
Milk?
That's funny.
He can't drink anymore.
Just milk bath?
Milk does
It's
make
not
strong
yet.
bones. I should take a milk bath when we get to Iron. More to come on that next time.
Mm. What kind of
Day,
milk
you
would
know.
they have in a fucking like
Goat
underground mountain city?
Goat
Basilic-
milk.
Goat milk, yeah.
Basilic milk.
Well,
Mixed
actually,
with goat's milk.
it could be goat milk. It could be
Uh,
Rothe milk.
Maybe Winter can use her own milk.
Whoa. Winter's not pregnant.
No.
I also don't know if I want to bathe in somebody's breast milk.
Yeah.
It's probably the
Why
best
wouldn't
milk.
you?
I mean, technically speaking, that is what you're doing when you're. All milk comes from. I'm just saying.
Now,
Even
Now
the
it's
almond
weird.
milk. It comes from almond titties.
Is an
That's
udder?
not real milk.
Is an udder a titty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
technically a
Yes.
titty?
Yeah.
It's a cow
Yes.
tit.
Yes.
I thought it was a different thing, like because it has like.
No,
a different
it-
No, it's
anatomy.
the same. It's
No,
the same
it-
thing in form and function.
Udder's a nipple. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
udder, a breast.
Udder is a nipple.
That's what that's partially what makes them mammals.
The udder is
It's
a
true.
single mass hanging beneath the animal. Mammary
It's their
gland.
equivalent. Okay, can we stop talking about cows and get a rest? I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my long rest.
Feel free to get your rest in. feel free to get your rest, and nothing more will bother you throughout the rest of this morning. So you will be fine to do that.
Y'all just sleeping outside?
I'm gonna sleep up in my tree.
Face
What in the
down.
fuck? Jack, your stupid fucking token
sorry.
image is not working correctly.
Oh, it's
Oh,
working for me.
it's good on my end too.
It might be doing some weird behind-the-scenes stuff.
Mm.
There we go. I think I got it right. Yep, now it's working right. Okay,
Cool.
good.
From afar, Gru's looked like a cauldron in green fire, and then I looked in it. It was like, oh, it's now
In green fire.
in green fire.
Okay.
I will prepare some breakfast as everybody starts to wake up.
Maybe a survival check as you make some breakfast.
Ooh, can I help? Oh, what happened?
Wow, I moved you over to the,
You went
to
to
the road
the
map,
world
but
map.
that's it. Yeah. Do you have? You do not have survival winter, so you
I'm
are
a
not.
woman.
It doesn't matter.
I'm a woman. I can cook.
I have met many women who suck at cooking. Okay,
Fair.
I have
Honestly,
dated some of
one.
them.
Pretty sure all the best chefs in the world are men.
Can I use sleight of hand to put some salt in there?
Against better judgment, maybe.
I got a 21 on my survival.
Oh, he
Yeah.
doesn't need my salt.
No, he does not need your salt.
Can I roll
And I
it
got
just for
And
fun?
you can
And I got a 21
roll
on
me
my
your sleight of
perception.
hand. Roll me your sleight of hand and try and just toss a little bit of extra salt in there.
No, his food is perfect. I want to roll my survival just for fun to see.
Okay, fine.
I just want to see, because I'm a woman. I should be able to cook. I can't cook.
You can't
God,
cook. You suck.
No, you're a woman
You burn.
in 2024.
You burn the water.
The women at the brothel usually make food for me, because I'm always on the go.
Well, I made pancakes.
Aw, thanks.
Jack is probably the only person right now in the whole of the group that knows how to cook. I don't know. Grurius, do you? Nah, Grurius can cook. Grurius can actually cook pretty well.
Gru can do everything.
Grurius is a damn good cook, actually.
I have a +3 in acrobatics.
Oh, that's
You know what that means. I'm
you
an
have less than
acrobat.
Jack.
Hey, there's no skin holding him back.
Yeah, I don't have any of those pesky muscles that can.
Oh, Winter just trying to be special and failing. So Jack
I have
makes.
+4 in religion.
Wait. Oh, mine's only +3. You're lucky.
Yeah. Wait, Dak, don't you have Jack of all trades going?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
I got a total.
It's all on there.
Oh, I still cooked better than Gru.
Guru
Yeah,
made
but the both
side.
of you, are more than capable of making gourmet fucking food. You have pretty good fucking skills.
You made
in
the
this.
pancakes. Guru made all the sides, the fixins. I poured a cup of water.
Badly.
So between the both of
spilled
you,
some.
you make a pretty
All three
damn
of
fine
us.
breakfast. No, Winter, you are probably as a result of Jack rolling a 21 on his perception being batted away whenever you try to add anything.
Fine, I'll just sit here and look pretty. It's okay.
Just stand in the middle of a ruined town, posing.
I'll just eat my pancakes and look pretty.
It's a very gentle nudge in the other direction when she comes and tries to help. No, sweetie, you just stay over there. It's okay.
But yeah, between Jack and Grurius, you guys eat pretty much a gourmet meal. As far as you're concerned, Raiko, this is comparable to the food you would eat at home when the professional chefs would make something for you, which is interesting because they don't have a massive kitchen to work with, and they are also working with very basic ingredients.
You said it's just as good?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Fucking
firing
crazy.
all those fucking people when I get back.
It is delicious. You have there's really nothing to complain about in terms of the taste or the texture.
But there's just a skill flex where we can do it in the woods.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like those YouTube videos of guys who are like, "Hey, I'm gonna make a gourmet steak and steak dinner over a fireplace using nothing but wood," and then they do, and then you're like, "What the fuck? How did you do that?" So yeah, you guys enjoy a very delicious breakfast that powers you guys up on the way up. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and have that be a little bit of a benefit. If everybody would not mind putting, we're going to call it 4 temporary HP onto yourselves. That will last through the day.
Whoa! How do I do that?
That will be the blue number next to your HP bar.
Ooh. Yay! I found like a single berry to put on top of my food. Turns out it tasted really bad.
It's like a poisonous berry.
No, don't eat that one. It's not good
Damn
for
it!
you.
I can't do anything right.
It's okay. You're really good at throwing Eldritch Blasts.
And you know what? Sometimes that's all that matters.
I can fight, I guess.
You're good at throwing Eldritch Blasts.
I would have been good at throwing fireballs too, but I didn't want to hit you.
I know, and I thank you for that very much.
Not again. I promised you I wouldn't do it again.
I feel like she's going through an emotional situation right now from not being able to protect Tick, not being able to cook, not being able to find even like good berries to eat. She's just sitting there having a
being
crisis.
Pregnant in real life and projecting it onto her character.
Does anybody
That
have
too,
a
yeah.
small good berries?
Yeah. It's just a bad combination, just generally. So after you guys have a nice little invigorating breakfast, you begin to move onto the path towards Ironstone, making a decent headway.
Walkie. Oh no, we're gonna get stopped again, aren't we?
That's a good guess. In the midst of the road that you guys are currently traversing, I would like for you guys to make me some perception checks.
Perception. I have +4 in that, and I'm proficient in it. Could I please do something good with my life?
Yes.
Perception.
What?
Do I roll one for Gregory?
No.
You know what? I'm done. I can't do anything right.
Damn it.
Well, you did about as bad as Ryko did.
Yeah, but I'm proficient.
So was Ryko.
Damn it.
Did you leave the dogs outside?
In fact, it looks like everybody is proficient.
I might have left the dogs outside. Shit.
If you're hearing barking, I've got some barking going on with my neighbors.
Oh no, my dogs are definitely outside. My
He
dog's
kept his neighbors outside.
Well, the only reason I thought of it is because I heard Lundy it over the mic, I guess. I think. My headphone off was like, are there dogs outside?
Let's see.
No, Crisis about it.
Twinsies.
Too fucking hot.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to take my laptop downstairs, but then I wouldn't have my monitors to fucking see what I'm doing.
All right. So, let me whisk you guys over here.
Dog, why does this remind me of Pokemon? Exactly.
Who was walking in grass? The tall grass.
Oh god damn it! we need to stick to the roads.
Not exactly sure what the order would be,
Go!
as you guys are kind of moving northwards on the road here, where you guys would kind of be like positioned, how you'd be staggered or anything along those lines, but feel free to organize yourselves accordingly.
I always put Gregory up front.
I'm in the middle.
shit.
I'd be bringing up the back.
I stay next to Jack.
Does it show
Alright.
8, 4?
He's off in a tree somewhere.
Resident Beyblade should be farther up.
I agree, but whatever.
What's going on with the
doing?
line in the back?
I'm just asking you to position yourselves in accordance to what you'd be doing, how you'd be marching here. Don't move beyond that at this point. Why did you
I
pull
mean-
Gregory all the way back there?
Wait, back. Wait, which way are we marching?
You're marching northwards, upwards.
Oh.
Ba-boom. Like that.
Goober.
I have
Okay.
Gregory out in front. of
All
me.
right.
And
So probably something like this.
Yep.
Well, whilst Raiko and Winter do not notice, Jack and Grurius, you guys do. There are some creatures that are waiting in the tall grass and bushes and such that are appear to be waiting for you guys to
Who's
continue
that
forward a
standing
little
next to
bit.
me?
That
Oh,
would
it's-
be
okay.
that would be Ninja's character Xander.
I thought I was getting mugged for a second.
Nope.
It looked
I mean,
like
maybe.
You probably
Not
are.
maybe. It's one
You
maybe.
probably are.
What do these creatures look like?
A couple of them are a little bit difficult to discern too much in the greenery because their skin appears to also be green, but they do not look natural. You can tell that much. One of them, one of their types seems to show up, kind of like a webbed-hand, clawed, spiked creature.
Hmm.
Wait,
The other.
those? Yeah, those are okay.
Yep. That ain't natural.
Yay.
Natural.
And the other, currently
Isn't that the one the tree talked about?
kneeling in the grass,
Or the footsteps?
would be this one.
No.
I don't think so.
Fuck?
I'll stop playing and I'll stick my hand out to stop Winter, but I'm doing so quietly because I don't want to alert them of our presence.
I think they know we're here.
Alert them that we know that they're there would be the more apt.
And I'm gonna do a quick stealth check here because I'm gonna let Raiko keep going. Oh god, I'm not stealthy about this at all.
You're gonna what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What the fuck?
I just pull the back of Raiko's shirt to get him to, like, slow down.
What the fuck are these things?
Right.
I don't know if Boris would
Um,
know or not. Go with.
I don't think Jack knows.
Yeah, I don't think I know what they are. I mean, I know what they are.
It would
but-
be a religion check to try and know more.
Ooh. Can I?
I played a priest in a church once. Nope, I got a 6.
19! I'm
All right.
proficient.
Winter, when they're pointed out to you, and you take a look at them, you are aware of, at the very least, the spiked ones. These are devilkin. You know that they are devilkin. Same with the other creature currently crouched in the grass over here. The green spiked fellows are barbed devils. They have the ability to hurl flames at people. They've got, of course, very powerful tails and claws that they use to take people down. A little bit about kind of like the way that they work. These are devils that kind of exemplify in a lot of ways with the way they act greed and desire. They are kind of guards. Generally speaking, they're hired a lot in the hells to guard things that are valuable and useful. And the other thing, the thing that has all the chains on it, this devilkin is known as a chain devil. It is known for more or less being an enforcer amongst kind of like lessers in the hells, kind of a slave driver of sorts.
Okay, can I relay all of this to Jack using message so I don't have to say it out loud?
Sure.
That way he heard all of it in his brain hole.
He does have a hole in his where his brain
Wow.
can be.
Wait, does he have a brain?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Slight bit of additional information that you would know from having that 19. You would be aware that both of them, both different types, are entirely immune to fire.
Oh, shit.
And resistant to non-magical weapons and cold.
Oh, shit.
Goddamn.
Guys, we might be fucked.
Yeah, I get this information and I look back at Gru, who I believe uses fire and cold, and that's it.
That's
I
all
also
you've seen
have
him do.
lightning that I haven't bust out.
He can
haven't-
become a monkey.
You haven't seen him bust out anything other than bonfires and cold attacks. So
yeah,
far.
I'm like,
So.
oh, shit.
I turn around and look at him, and I start whispering, ape, ape, ape,
Why is everyone looking at me?
ape, ape. I'm just mouthing it.
I'll just stay quiet since I don't know anything and y'all just letting me walk and shit.
No, I'm holding on to the back of your shirt, stopping you.
I mean, I saw them. I just didn't. I don't have that.
Yeah, we haven't said anything.
Ape. What's that?
Please roll
What's
for
that?
initiative.
So,
Oh yeah, there's an initiative roll here.
Oh.
fun fact: apes don't do magic damage. It's just a monkey.
It's just a monkey.
It has a lot of hit points, right?
No, not really.
It got killed in one shot by the dwarf.
Yeah, but
These are
Shit.
devils.
that's okay for a druid, right?
I mean,
Okay, so no fire, no cold. Alright, I got Eldritch Blast. I got Ray of Sickness. Does that count? Yeah, I think
Oh, hold
that's
on,
like...
I have-
you would know that would be useless as well.
They're not.
It's
resistant to
energy,
my
not
eyes,
fire.
are
Wait,
they?
it's poison, isn't it?
Yes, it is poison.
'Cause I have
Um,
elemental. Adept.
Oh yeah, his fire's better. Or are
That
you
is true.
cold?
If you have elemental adept, and that's specifically linked to your cold, then you can bypass resistance.
Okay, then I'm good. Yeah.
guys, I'm not good.
Yeah, Jack doesn't
I've-
know that.
I have Crown of Madness.
Jack is concerned.
I mean, I
Alright.
can always call lightning if you're really concerned.
Let me get Xander rolled here. Blip.
Or ice storm.
Whoa! Oh shit.
So
They're
you guys
all
point them
immune
out.
to fire?
Yes.
Oh, even the
Yeah.
green
Can
ones,
you
that
relay this
suck.
information that you know to me?
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I'll tell Raiko. I'll just point them out and be like, you see them, right? We're about to
Okay.
fight. Be like, they don't like fire. I mean, you can't use fire.
love
You can't use
fire.
ice.
I only have
Also,
one.
poison doesn't work.
Double
Poison
checking Ninja
apparently
is
doesn't
here
work.
Still.
I have a question. Is my
Yes.
sex whip magical?
No.
Only to you.
I'm just.
You might consider it
Just
magical in a
asking.
spiritual fashion. I don't know.
So I only have one magical weapon, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
They are not immune
Aw.
to non-magical weapons. As a note, they are merely resistant to them.
I'm so used to clicking on these fucking things till
Anyways, Xander will be going first. Obviously, Ninja is not here with us right now. Luckily, he has a magical weapon. He doesn't like this thing that's flanking you guys. So he's going to go ahead and get started with his Dread Ambusher round.
Oh yeah.
Rolling so much better
Oh,
for
that's a
him.
crit for
Can
him,
you
too.
always play Xandar?
19's a crit for him.
Okay.
He has that.
So 2
that
hits.
Special bow.
It might not be the same. Not everything might have carried over.
He varied it. He verified it.
No, I verified it.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
The 19 will do it. So that's going to be 2 out of 3 hits. Unfortunately, the third one was his Dread Ambusher extra attack that does an extra D8, so that's not going to do much there. But he did get a crit. So we'll go ahead and roll that crit first. That's 15 damage from the crit.
Yeah, I would
have-
like for you to always play him.
Then we have the regular hits. That'll be an additional 9. And then I think he's going to go ahead and put a little bit of extra distance between himself and that one, so it doesn't end up coming over and fucking his day up while he's shooting. That's going to be his turn.
Winter
And then-
getting a 19, would she know that if these are humanoid or not?
They are devils. Devils
Yeah,
are,
they're-
by definition, not humanoid. They are fiends.
Then Crown of Madness won't work.
Gee.
She.
This thing's going to come over, leaping out as soon as the arrows start coming out, as it realizes that its ambush has been ruined in some fashion. And it's going to start using its chains.
Hot. Bring out the sex whip, it'll be a party.
They begin to swing in all various different directions, hitting Gregory and giving him a pop, since he can't take any damage, otherwise he pops. As Gregory disappears, he gives a little bit of a frustrated look in his eyes, and then glances over to Raiko, and he'll try to chain Raiko instead.
What the fuck?
And
Yeah,
he will
bitch.
miss.
Stupid devilkin.
And let's see, he moved that far, so he's going to move back that way.
So they're just resistant, not like to fire.
No, they're
it'll
immune
kill-
to
They
fire.
are immune. They are immune. They are immune to fire, and they are immune to poison. Those are two
Guys,
things
I
that they
don't
are
got
immune
much
to.
going for me.
Wow.
I got fire, and that's kind of my thing.
As a note, for future reference, fire is statistically the most resisted element amongst monsters.
That's why I went with ice.
Grurius.
But you can take elemental adept and get rid of, or
Knock it down one step.
mitigates.
Yeah.
You can mitigate some of it.
This dude looks
I
like
need a
a fucking cactus, dude.
I need a dexterity save from the chain devil.
Very well. That's 15. I think that makes your DC. No, it doesn't. Your DC is a 16.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is this different than what I thought it was?
So what this is going to do is it's going to create a massive cloud over the whole of the area.
Oh, shit.
It is
Just
different
raise your
than what
hands
I
in the
thought it
air.
was.
And create a storm cloud that covers the whole area. And
Oh,
as you
shit.
create the storm cloud, you
Oh,
bring one
shit.
hand down as a bolt of lightning crashes on top of the chain devil. So feel free to roll damage.
So
And
does-
then-
Does the other two devils have to make saves
Nope.
too?
No, you call one lightning bolt, but you can call it.
You create
Anywhere
so
in the
here here's how call lightning works. You create this massive
okay.
thing, and then every turn you can call a lightning bolt down on like essentially
Oh, thank the Lord.
a square.
Okay, I understood. I understand. I thought it was just because of Baldur's Gate. I thought it was just single target because it basically worked like that.
I mean, effectively, it kind of is because of the way they're spaced out right now. But if there was like two
Right.
enemies that were like really close together, you could just target in between them and hit them both.
Got it. That's nice. Well, that one takes 12.
Alrighty. He does indeed take 12 damage.
Jack's eyes glow as he just whispers quietly under his breath, "That is the most metal thing I've seen in ages."
calling lightning down from a
I just
cloud.
lean over a little. I know, right?
Lightning down from a
I just
cloud.
lean over a little. I know, right?
And just in Jack's head, he's just immediately already like compiling like a ballad that he could do, like calling lightning down.
Okay.
Winter.
So I'll use sorcery points to quicken spell first. Where's my stuff at? Can I have it, please? Where'd it go?
Nope. No stuff
I
for
would
you.
like my stuff.
It's on
No
your
stuff for
sheet.
you.
I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. I promise. Usability. And then all I got going for me right now is healing and Eldritch Blast. I will Eldritch Blast this guy, the one that's flanking us at the moment.
Sounds good.
So I will roll that attack. What the fuck? I'll roll the second one because I did quicken spell.
No. Here's the thing. Well, first, yes, you can, but you're also level 5, so you have 2 blasts per time you cast it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me do that. So I get to roll 4 of them. Okay.
Yes.
Dude,
14 unfortunately misses.
I'm not doing great, guys.
Damn.
That crit.
Okay.
Remember how we do crits? When you hit the damage button, put a 10 in the situational bonus.
10. Okay.
Because you roll die 10s and it's automatically maximized on a crit.
Hello.
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 So 17 damage, pretty nice.
Okay, and then one more. I get one more.
Yep, you do.
Come on, big money.
That's not big money.
That's gonna be a miss, unfortunately.
Guys, I'm
still
struggling.
A crit's not bad. A crit's not bad. That one's already injured. Not feeling good. Not feeling good. Moving anywhere there, Winter?
I kind of want to move behind and behind Jack. What's that? Come on. Like, on the other side.
Very well.
Save me. I'm not doing great.
Lord Ryko.
Alright, just so everyone knows, I'm going to show this man how to actually use a real whip.
Alright, I know his turn's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna go pee.
Pussy ass
you got
chains. I mean, this dude looks like he's into some shit that this sex whip was made for. How far is he?
Currently he's he's about 30 feet away from you.
Alright. Let's go. It's time to party. Wait, what the fuck? Click. Wait, click. There we go. Whop!
Easily.
And then
Able to make your way over.
Pop my boy out.
Hank, it's too warm for this. Go bug your dad.
What?
Hank, he loves you.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Pet owner bullshit.
Okay. Alright.
It's not my dog.
What is this again?
It's
What is
because
what?
he's not your dog.
Wait.
Oh, you mean the big old giant fucking circle of bullshit going on?
I don't know. There's just like a dot here.
Oh,
That's my
that's
lightning.
the center. That's the center of where the call lightning was casted.
Okay. Alright.
So it's the center of the whole giant circle. Of
So if I call lightning on that chain devil again, will it damage Ryko?
right here, yes.
Damn it.
How do I...
What
how
you could
far-
do is you could call it right there, and it would only hurt Gregory, and then he could just call him back for free
Yeah,
on
if
his
you
next
kill
turn.
Gregory, it doesn't matter. But I can move Gregory out because I remain with a whip, and he has a whip too. So, like, when I'm done doing this, I'll be able to move him out without getting a opportunity attack on me, because the chains, I'm sure, have a reach.
They do have a reach, but he can use them between Well, in terms of moving outside of his threat range, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I can go another thing out and then kind of like avoid it when I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
just getting this
yeah,
close
yeah.
just to use my raper.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Because I'm going to use my raper and my sex
Calling
whip.
it
That's
that.
what I'm doing right now.
Well, a sex whip and a raper? Dude.
Alright,
Get your
raper
shit
number
together.
1. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Alright, attack. Advantage. God damn it.
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah! Alright, damage. Normal.
Alrighty.
Do I need to do anything special when I use my sex whip?
No.
Smile.
I mean,
Attack.
you could choose to narrate it in whatever way that you'd like, I guess, but 12's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Fuck, you
Ah.
stupid bitch-ass whip. Alright, using my secondary attack. Attack, advantage. Or my, not second, my extra attack.
Let me fix something real quick with the sex whip.
Alright,
I'm seeing a problem.
what's the problem?
Is he not proficient with it?
No, it's not that. It's using his strength instead of his dex, and it's a finesse weapon.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Wait, does that affect what I just
I fixed it. You would still miss, but barely in that instance.
Balling. Alright.
It could have made a difference at another point.
Normal
No.
damage.
Alright, and that's the raper, so that'll do full damage.
That is
Oh
As
my
you're
goodness, guys.
piercing it into his body.
Wait, not the scimitar.
Oh, guys.
Oops.
Come on.
Attack. Advantage.
Right
We were
here.
talking about breast
Oh, yeah.
milk not long
Dude, that
ago.
is so unlucky.
Okay, that is a lot better than...
Damage with my sex
The
whip.
sex whip raper combo.
7
Yeah.
damage with my sex whip, and then I do what now?
Rapier.
Don't you have to roll something or whatever?
Yes, he rolls a strength saving throw to be tripped or not. He is not tripped.
Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Gonna unleash Incarn. Oh shit, let me do my... I didn't... Fuck. Wait. Here's my... How do I do this?
We know you didn't. It's okay.
No, we had our arrest thing. There we go. Okay. And then... I'm going to use one. Use ability. Come up here. I'm gonna rape him again. Why did you moan when I said that?
No,
that was a groan.
I groaned.
Yeah.
That was definitely a groan. Also, that misses.
Fuck! How am I missing so much? Alright. So that's that one. And then I got Action Surge.
Alright.
Where are you at? Where are you? There you are. Oops. Okay. And then
For a total of 4 more attacks plus 1 Unleash Incarnation.
Yep. So I got 5 more. Rape this dude
Damn.
again.
You understand that you're streaming this, right?
To
20
one
hits.
person.
I know, but still.
To Miss
Good thing no
America.
one watches.
This I record for my own benefit.
I understand.
Alright, so that's damage, normal. Alright, and then Sexy Whip. Attack. Advantage. Double
That'll hit.
19s. Damage, normal.
He is tripped.
He is tripped. So what does that mean?
That makes him prone,
Everyone,
which means you don't need to be flanking him to have advantage on melee attacks.
So it doesn't affect me at all. But
No, but it can help
affects
the
your
rest of the
crit
group.
numbers.
But yeah, okay, we're right. Alright, using my extra attack. Attack, advantage. Okay. Damage.
25 will do the damage.
And Sexy Whip. Attack. Advantage. 17, 25 damage. Bingo, using Unleashing Karn. Ability. How's he look?
Badly injured.
Wait,
Remember, it tells you now when you go are over it.
advantage?
Yeah, all you have to do is check it.
God damn it!
That misses.
I have never missed this much in my life.
Hi, Diva girl.
In your
And,
whole life?
I don't know. I've seen some pretty bad Ryko plays.
Dude, with advantage though? For everything? That's a lot of missing with advantage.
Yeah. He doesn't even have, like, an impressive AC.
Yeah, right? Dude, I don't think I've ever done this bad. That was that was bad. Alright.
Well, that's your whole action surge and everything.
I'm gonna do, move Gregory here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move, my man here.
Okay.
I think that's good. I don't know.
Yep.
Am I able to use a free action to like yell out to Rurus to be like, "Is this good?" or whatever, or is that not like a?
Yeah, you can just kind of yell out like, "Am I far enough away?
Am I good? Am I gonna get fucked? Gru?" As I'm looking up and seeing the storm clouds start to generate. All right, Gucci.
One of the Barb Devils is gonna come on over here, and Gru is on the menu.
Clever.
Actually, no. He's not gonna do that.
No takes backseat.
Instead, you see the Barb Devil form flames in his hands.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna hurl a couple flames at Gru. That hits. No, it doesn't. Gru has an AC of 20? When the fuck did that happen?
Hell yeah, Gru, let's go! It happened after he got smashed by that dwarf.
Oh, cloak of protection and +1 studded leather armor. Okay. So 13, 14.
He was on that
Oh,
shit.
and he got a fucking shield. Yeah. So 13, 14, 15, 16. And then his dex is 4. So yeah, he's, all right. Fuck me. And that will miss.
Look at that. Can we reason with them?
2 flames hurl out towards Gru, and he dodges one, and just like his shield just catches the other.
Dominatrix style.
Jack.
Okay. I was expecting him to be a bit closer. So, I am going to cast Bane on all 3 of them. I will need a charisma saving throw.
Are they within range?
No, they're not. It's only 30 feet. Shit. They're so spaced out.
So perfectly spaced apart.
They really are.
If you move up, you could probably get 2 of them.
Yeah, I can get the 2 of them if I scoot up one. So let me... Hold on. What if I'm... No. I can't get all 3. Bastards.
That's why we need the spell where I can pick someone up and move them. The get the fuck out of my way, ta-ta slide.
Alright, well, I will slide up
Slide.
to there. And catch the Barb Devil at the top left and the Chain Devil with the Bane.
Alrighty. Go ahead and cast it real quick so I can hit a button.
Can you link what that is? I don't know what that does.
They make a save. If they fail to save, then all of their further attack rolls, and I believe saving throws, have a -1 die 4 to them until it ends.
-1d4.
So the Chain Devil is baned. The Barb Devil is not.
Damn.
Okay. And then I'm going to Hex that one down there. Oh no, that's concentration. Shit, never mind.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a little tune in your head.
Imagine having to concentrate.
I
on
know.
spells.
But then I will come back
X is so
That
fun.
was 10, 20. I will go to there. And
Alright.
end my turn.
So because you are within this Chain Devil's range, Raiko, you
Fuck.
are being flanked. Let's see.
It was nice knowing you guys.
So we're gonna get a couple claw attacks in.
Oh my god.
That's a hit. And it's a miss. And a tail. And it's a miss. So just a claw. For only 4 damage.
Wow. Wait, I was only 4 damage, but I lost hit points.
You did not put in the
I
oh.
You
well,
didn't eat the continental breakfast.
I put it in. It took away the 4 and it was weird. I don't know.
I don't know. It wasn't on your sheet when you took the damage for some reason. Everybody double check your sheets, make sure you have your 4.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's got their 4s. Just you're the only one. I don't know.
I don't know.
He
man.
didn't
I
like
put
the
4 in
breakfast.
there. I don't know what happened.
On that breakfast.
All right, we're back to the top. Xander doesn't have anything to worry about. He gets disadvantage against prone targets, so he's going to keep focusing on the one that he attacked before. But he is also going to use his Hunter's Mark, I think. I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So that he'll do a little bit of extra damage. Yep, Badoo. Marked. So we'll toss one hand out to create a nice little target, an ethereal target on this thing. And then begin to let loose some arrows. That will hit. And that will hit. Both of them are getting an extra 1d6 onto their damage rolls as a result of the Hunter's Mark. So that's going to be 11 damage for the first attack. And 14 damage for the second, for 25 altogether. The extra Hunter's Mark damage does count as magic damage, so he takes the full amount. And he's in a nice safe spot here. Well, he's gonna get out of the storm, just in case, just in case something bad happens. Then the Chain Devil is gonna just like stand up. Now, while he does have advantage against you, Lord Raiko,
He's baned.
he is baned, so his chances of hitting are, not great. Oh. I didn't notice something about them that I should have when I made that save, but you know what? My mistake, so I'll just eat it. That's a miss either way. That's a 26. 1d4 would not be able to make that go any less enough to miss you. Even if it rolled a 4, it would still be a 22, which still hits you, Raiko. So, you're taking some chain damage. 18 altogether.
Wow.
As you are wrapped up in chains. And it starts to pierce into you as it tightens around you, and you are also now restrained.
Okay. Am I still a threat?
To this guy. And I guess technically to him, because you do have your whip out. So yeah. Where's the restrained button? There it is.
Sweet.
There we go. Glorious.
Scares me every time.
Kinky.
Right?
But I don't believe
I'm like,
safe words.
Dong.
Did you say that while looking into his eyes?
Make
Make it canon.
Or dexterity check again.
The Chain Devil?
Yep.
Alrighty. 13 is not going to make that save, so we'll take the full 3d10.
I need to scroll up to find the thing again.
You
Because
don't.
if I
What you can do is you can just recast it, but also check off the box that says use consume spell slot, and also check off the box that says concentration.
works.
Not bad. Another lightning strike doing quite a lot of damage to that Chain Devil as it hits him square on top of his head, shooting all the way through his body, creating a nice little scorch mark underneath him. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for my turn. So
Okay. Whoops,
I feel like he should be at
Oops,
disadvantage because Metal's a conductor.
well, if we go that route, that means I also electrocuted Raiko.
Yeah.
Hold the fucking phone.
He'll be fine. I have spared the dying.
Why are you always trying to kill us?
Me?
Not everyone. She just kind of wants Raiko and Xander to die.
Okay with Raiko. Just Xandar.
She kind of, I mean, Groovy
I care
is
about
Jack
everybody else
too.
in the group. I suppose I can just Eldritch Blast again, I suppose.
Okay. Well, you blasting.
Yeah.
So anyway, I
The
started
same
blasting.
guy.
Okay. Over here.
Wait, no, I lied. I'm gonna blast the one that's behind Raiko.
Okay.
I know that'll end badly for me later, but it's fine.
You'll be alright.
A 20 will hit. A little dirty 20 for a little bit of blast of energy emerging from your fingertips. A little 1 damage, unfortunately, for that one.
Oh, that seems like such bullshit.
Yeah. Warlocks, when they get Eldritch Blast, take an invocation that lets them add their charisma modifier to their damage. But you're not a warlock.
I got talked out of being a warlock.
A 15 will hit the barbed.
Ah, thank the Lord.
Well, you can still get the invocation, by the way.
7's
For seven.
better.
7 is better.
I'd like to move.
Just
Wait.
making sure that you're behind everybody. Just you possibly
I just
can
want
be,
to move.
understood.
I want to move away from him. I'm assuming he has like 30 feet he can move. I don't care about this other guy right now.
You don't?
I should, but I don't.
Okay.
Whatever. There's no way I can be
Got
like.
tunnel vision.
I'll just stay right here between my boys. They'll keep me okay.
Okay. Raiko, it is your turn. You can't move.
But you can spit on him.
You can, if you would like, spend your action breaking free of the chain using an athletics check.
Give him the good old Haktua.
Spit on that thing.
You being oddly quiet, or is that just me?
I've muted.
Oh my god, my fucking mic was muted. Jesus Christ.
I
So.
was wondering why you were so quiet.
Oh, well,
So
I'm going to tell this
the plan
dude
here
to
is
suck
to
my
use
cock.
your
What?
ability, if the plan here is to use your ability to attack using Gregory instead of yourself, I will note the way that it is phrased is you make the attack through Gregory as if you were in his spot. So it's still going to not be at advantage, and the reason it's not going to be at advantage is because you are restrained. Now, it is not going to be a disadvantage because you are flanking and they cancel each other out. So it'll be regular attacks.
Let's see. And you said it would be a whole action, though, in order to break free.
To break
right?
free, yes.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know if that's worth it, then. So, I'm still going to attack. Tell him to suck my dick, and I'm just going to keep smiling while I'm just, like, cracking my neck inside of his, like, you know, little chains. And, Gregory's going to rape him.
Okay.
King on him now. Rape, attack, this time. 18? Good, right?
An 18 will hit.
Ooh, there we go. And I'm gonna whip him. Back. Normal.
You don't have to whip him because he's dead.
Ah,
Which also means you're no longer restrained.
sweet.
Woo!
So then Gregory, or actually I can redo myself, right? So, I mean I can just keep attacking, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I could just have...
You guys watch, by the way, as Gregory stabs into this creature, and as it dies, it kind of ends up turning into just ashes as opposed to leaving a body behind.
So... And do I whip him then? Does this just...
Yeah.
Do you want me to use this one or redo it?
We'll do it with the 18. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so is it... I mean, that hits, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, it would be advantage, but whatever. Alright.
And he'll be also knocked to the ground.
Normal. 6 damage.
All right, he is not prone as you whip him in the leg and rip it out from under him and send him careening to the ground.
Yeah, bitch. Alright, gonna rape him again. Get advantage this time. Nat 20. Damage. This is 8. I just put 8 in there, right? Is that right? That's how you do it, right?
Yeah, you just add your max dice value.
18.
Alrighty.
Alright, and then a 6 whip. Attack advantage.
It'll hit for an additional 3 since
then
he's
I'm
resistant to the whip.
To Unleash Incarnation, my last one. Ability. Back here, and I'm gonna rape him one more time.
Okay.
Nat 20 again. Wow. Alright, that's better. That 8. Oh, Jesus. Alright, 15.
All right, so you've used your action surge and all of your Unleash Incarnations for the day. Good to know.
Yep. And I'm also going to use my bonus action since I... Wait, did I bring... No, he was already there. So my bonus to use Second Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Usability. Healing. 7 points back.
Whoops. I applied to the devil.
It's fucked up, dog. Do you want me to apply it, or do you?
No, I got it.
Okay. And I'm finished. I'm done.
Alrighty. Well, the lightning guy is really hard to hit. So we're going to see whether or not the sorceress is hard to hit. That's a natural 1, so that's definitely going to miss. That's 22, though, so that'll hit.
I'll silvery barbs it.
Wait.
Oh.
She has shield, right?
Yeah, I do.
Shield would not have helped with that one because her AC is a 17, only gives you a +5, and meat beats, so 22 would still hit. You can still shield the 21, though.
I would like to do that.
Alrighty. Go ahead and spend that spell slot.
I'm giving myself advantage, by the way.
Not like I can use any other spells.
That'll bring us over to Jack. As you
All
bring
right.
a nice little arcane shield around you to shield yourself from the hurled flame of fire.
Starts playing guitar right in its face.
I am going to whip out Mindbreaker and
Ooh.
hit him in the face with a with my two-handed battle warhammer.
Alrighty.
At advantage. Wow.
Why do you have advantage?
Because I gave myself it with silvery bars.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It didn't help. So
No, unfortunately.
it'd be like that.
It do be like that sometimes. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Alrighty. So
I wanted to booming blade him, but I did not hit him, so I could not.
So he's gonna have to stand his ass back up. Looks like we're gonna get a couple more claw attacks coming out towards our boy Ryko, but that's gonna be a miss, and that's gonna be a miss because I went on back to the 2 instead of the 18.
What a bitch.
And followed up by a tail. That's going to be a natural 9. I can't hit for Dick. Xander is going to continue to shoot the guy that Jack's on right now.
Damn.
And tell him jack off. Do 1, 2. I roll just fine when I'm Xander.
Yeah, we like it. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
1d6.
Maybe you should just play him from now on.
1d6. For a total of 23 damage. Which is pretty fucking good. I love playing against myself. Curious.
I'm gonna lightning strike the area behind that barb devil next to Jack.
Gotcha.
So he needs a dex save.
He's a little bit better at dex saves. And he crits. So he'll take half damage.
Still quite a bit.
Indeed. So almost 10 damage. Not too bad. Guessing you're good?
I won't be mad if he. Yeah, I'm good. I won't be mad if he only has 1 HP or something.
Nah, not 1.
2.
Let's see.
Winter, why don't you go ahead and test that hypothesis?
I'm just gonna, do Eldritch Blast again. What else am I good for?
You weren't an actual warlock until last turn.
15 hits.
Come on, big damage. 10.
10.
I thought
very
that was
nice.
0. I thought that was 0 for a second, and it really scared me. I was like, how did I roll a 0?
Doesn't
Where'd it
finish it
go?
off.
Where'd it go? It's alright, because I got 1 more!
Let's get it. That's not 1. That's gonna miss, unfortunately, as your second blast ends up going way too far out. Probably because you're trying to avoid accidentally hitting Jack.
I promised him I wouldn't anymore.
Mr. Ryko.
What's up, dog? Me already?
It's your turn, bud.
That was fast.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
Alright.
zooming.
This dude's gonna fucking die. And I'm gonna do like, who is that wrestling guy that does that suck it motion, you know?
Well, that was the entirety of Degeneration X, but I guess X-Pac was most known for doing it.
Yeah, I have no idea who those guys are. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna rape him. Alright.
Rape
27.
ear.
You can say it however you want.
Not
I
the
look at-
ear.
I look at Gru. I really hate how he says that.
Not the ear.
I hate just about everything about him.
Yeah.
Valid.
Rape the ear. Alright. Suck, submit.
Supposed to be one of our nobility.
Better than Xandar, though.
Marginally.
Extra.
Oh, that's a pretty low bar.
Rape again.
It's fair. That guy tried to rob me the first time I met him.
Texting. What was that?
I'm surprised Raiko didn't the first time you met him, too.
What just happened? Oh, that was
He
the-
rolled a strength save versus the whip.
Okay, gotcha, yeah. Damage. Anomal.
No.
There we go. And then a sex whip. Take the advantage. Okay.
60 baby.
Damage. Anomal. Still alive.
Yep. And he makes a save.
And he makes his save. Yes, let's see. I do
Damn
not
it.
have anything else.
The Beyblade is starting to run out of gas.
I bend over, kind of like holding my back a little bit, going,
Fucking die already!
God, what the fuck?
How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Don't show him your weakness, dumbass!
He's almost dead. Done. I do have, actually. Nah, I'll save it. I don't think I need to use it.
All right. Well, Jack, if you're going to go ahead and get right in front of it, it'll go ahead and give you its full attention.
It's okay.
With a couple claw attacks, that's going to be a miss, and that's going to be a hit. For 24.
I gotta keep my friends safe.
Just a regular claw attack, though. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Just 6 as far as that one's concerned. However, the tail could do a decent bit more, depending on whether or not it actually hits, which it does not. So you are good to go.
Alright. Well, this time for sure I'm gonna bop him.
Yeah.
Casting Booming Blade, hitting him with Mindbreaker.
I trust in you. I believe in you, and I have faith in you. That Mindbreaker is going to break his mind.
Yes.
Never
Not today!
Just
Not today!
Not today, sir!
punch him!
I used to be really good with these. I don't know what happened.
Hit him with your guitar!
I can't hit him with baby.
I don't know why, but I figured you would have like one of those guitar axe like things.
See, someday. Someday.
That's the goal, you know?
Is that
Find a good
one out there
artificer
still
that can make a
alive?
nice,
It's on the
strong one.
bucket list.
Are y'all gonna kill
Alright.
that other one?
We're working on it, shut up!
They're fucking trying, man.
He's
Closer to
shifty,
death
man.
than yours!
I mean, I had to kill the other thing.
He's like, there's 3 of you.
All right, Raiko, you are now
Oh,
badly
Dixie, like
injured
you
as you get
said.
clawed and tailed.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck those spiky things, man.
Yep, a claw and tail has done a decent amount of damage
It's called
to you,
a
and you are
barbed
now
devil!
not feeling great.
It's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna eat some devil tonight.
No, you're not. They turned to ash.
I'm gonna
You
smoke.
can eat
The
the
ash in
ash.
his
What do
mouth.
I don't know. What do I do with ash?
I
Piss
mean,
on it.
you can still eat it technically, I guess.
Mm.
I won't stop you.
We stopped Xandar from eating someone else.
Yeah, that was a person. It's different.
Or
There's
demon
a
kings,
dead
not people?
person.
I relate to that comment.
Oh, sorry.
Xander thinks you guys got that shit. He's gonna focus on the one that's been fucking up Ryko a little bit here.
Valid.
Whoops, wrong one. What's that one?
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
it's definitely gonna hit.
Crit.
And it's also a crit. Oh, I should probably also have him move his mark over here as well. Beep. Ugh. So, with his mark moved over, the mark will also crit, so he will be doing an additional 14 damage, plus 1d6.
Nice.
He's still alive, isn't he?
No, that's 26 damage. Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah. It's okay, though. It's alright.
Glorious. You're executing somebody with this fucking lightning, that's for sure.
I'll finish off the chain double by Jack.
Sounds good.
So, need a dex save.
Unless you roll triple ones and he makes his dex save. There's no fucking way. He made his
Oh my-
dex save.
This guy is so shifty.
What is up with this one? Dude, what's up with you?
Yeah, he did. He did for sure. As you
Nice.
manage to shock him and turn him into ash as well. Is it because he simply turns to ash when he dies, or is it because the lightning turned him into ash? Feel free to interpret as you please.
It's because he turns to ash when he dies.
You don't know that for sure.
I mean, kind
But
of.
Wait, did Gru get both
I
kills
got a
with lightning?
19.
No, this one died due to stab.
I did.
Since when does
I did do a lot of
lightning
damage to it,
ash?
but I didn't light it, kill it.
I didn't see it.
Well, that's Gru.
So, question. I have actual weapons.
Yeah.
How would I use those?
So instead of going to your spells, you go into your inventory,
Yeah.
and you'll see that you have a dagger and a light crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose to attack with either one of those. You
Yeah.
have currently, I believe, a +6 to hit with either one.
Ballin'.
Solid. I'm gonna hit the one, obviously, that's still alive. With the
Okay.
crossbow.
Sounds good.
Don't hit me. Oh
That
my
is not
God.
gonna
Did
hit.
you hit me? Did
Oh.
you hit
Okay,
me?
I'm gonna use Quicken Spell, and then use
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Could do that too.
Girl, stick with the magic.
Okay, I wanted to try something different.
That's why
You're-
just
You're
wanted
a
to try shooting something.
sorceress.
That
Damn.
misses.
Not a good one, apparently.
I'm gonna, while I'm breathing hard, I'm just gonna look over and be like, it's okay. It's alright.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Sorry, I got hit.
It's alright. No worries.
One hand shooting a crossbow bolt. It goes high. Two more eldritch blasts. They like go past his sides.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Shifty, man.
It's alright.
They like move without moving.
Literally standing still.
What's your problem, dude? Why are you so shifty?
Boop, boop.
Alrighty. That rapier is going to finish him off. As you stab straight through him, rip it straight through his body, and he also turns into mere ashes, blowing
gonna-
about in the wind as he
in
dies.
Very exhausted breath, just go, get raped, noob.
Noob.
Can I?
So noble.
Get good.
I'm gonna walk over here. Hello. Can I?
Okay. Sorry.
Oh.
It's still in the combat thing. Let me take that off.
And then I'm only good at one thing, and then I'll cast Cure Wounds on Ryko.
That is fair.
I mean, All right. Thanks.
I'm gonna sweep up these ashes.
Why are we sweeping them?
I don't know.
Magic
Some
components.
wizard might want them.
Oh, fair.
Should we?
9 HP back for Ryko.
Can I just say I'm really sorry, guys?
I'm
For what?
fine.
not-
now.
I have
I'm not
5
doing great
hit
lately.
dice. How did hit dice work? I don't remember even doing this.
So hit dice can be used on a short rest to restore your HP. They are equivalent to the hit dice for your particular class and equivalent to the levels that you have taken in that particular class. Right now, you are a 5th level fighter, which means that you have 5 D10s that you can use with an addition of your con mod, so D10 plus 3. And every time you roll those during a short rest, you restore that amount of HP. And you don't get them back until a long rest.
Okie doke.
That amount plus a D6.
Ah, true. Song of Rest, thanks to your bard.
Ooh.
I'm helpful.
I'm not.
How do I? So
I-
like.
I didn't do any damage that fight. Don't you worry about
What time
it.
of day is it?
Right now, it's like noon.
All right, so short rest.
I didn't hurt a single person. Yeah, we could take a seat down.
I didn't take any damage.
Short rest.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Select.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm fine.
Roll.
Cruz used a whole of one spell that
2,
entire.
Yeah.
3.
Hey, Hippo, add a D6 for each one of those.
Oh shit. How do I make this go backwards?
You can't, unfortunately.
Do the math.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna go ahead and punish you by saying that you spent those without taking the d6s, so that you remember to do that next time.
I did just announce it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was something you did that would be like applied.
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
something I do for
It's,
short rest.
it's something that he does throughout the course of a short rest that allows you to, whenever you
I
roll
know,
them,
I
add
just-
an extra d6.
I just thought it
Am I
like
able to?
I don't know. I thought it would like add or I don't know.
Because
I
of
thought
No,
it
I
would
know, I-
automatically do it.
No,
Am
I don't
I-
automatically do it.
Am I able to get spell slots back? by doing
Not
that?
as a sorcerer, you don't.
I'm pretty sure she gets
Sorcerer!
I'm pretty sure she can get sorcery points back though.
Yes, she does. She can convert.
Sorcery points, I do think restore on a short rest.
I can check.
Let me double check.
And then I think I get spell slots back as a warlock.
Warlock spell slots specifically, not your bard spell
Winter.
slots.
One of the best builds that like kind of exist is a Sorlock. So.
Well, it's
Which
called
you
the
told
coffee
me not
lock.
to do.
No, I say you can do it. That was one of the.
It's called the coffee lock. The main benefit of it is that you never really need to rest.
How long are we resting for? Give me some time.
Like 30 minutes.
Thought to
Not long
sorcery
enough.
points. You have 2 sorcery points when you gain an additional point. Every time you level up to a maximum of 20, level 20, you can
Who
never
is
have more
your
sorcery
god
points.
or
You
demon
regain
or
all spent sorcery points when you finish a
whatever
long
attack?
rest only. It only says long rest for sorcery points restoration.
Oh, shoot.
Who's your what's it called, Jack?
Huh? My patron?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to him and whisper in his ear. I'd like to know.
I'm gonna whisper very quietly. My patron is metal.
I approve.
I'm gonna not.
I'm
I'm
actually trying to
gonna
remember right now, Jack.
like
Just
nod my head.
Confirm or deny? Is it the patron that we discussed?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna nod my head. Jack Black.
I like that.
I know where the name comes from now.
1500.
Oh no, Jack's just short for my full name.
I never even
What's your
noticed
full
our
name?
XP bars
Jacqueline.
now.
Sorry, that's really mean. I don't mean to laugh at your name.
Why? What's funny about it?
It's a traditionally feminine name.
I'm a woman.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Wait a minute. No, you're not.
Yes.
Is Jack really a woman?
No. he's
Yes.
not. No, he's
No,
not.
Jack is a woman.
There's no
Jack
fucking
has
way
been a
that's
woman
true.
the
Let
whole
me see
time.
your hip bones.
That is not true. No.
Yes,
Let me
it
see your
is.
pelvic bones.
What? So you're a lesbian then?
No.
You went on a date.
I took a girl out to dinner. A friendly dinner that led
Dog.
nowhere.
Nope.
Hey,
Stop trolling.
I need to see your pelvic bone. Pelvic bone
You
to
can't
be
just
able to
ask
know.
to see somebody's
No.
pelvic bones.
No.
That's rude.
No,
If
we're
you're
just
a
gonna
woman,
look
you
at
already
his
have your chest
bone
out.
density.
He's in plate.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
not plate,
I'm fully garbed,
Look
so
at
you
those
can't see
shoulder
anything.
bones.
Isaac told me weeks ago his character was a girl. Like, it's not a thing he just decided to do now.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
No way.
You are really a woman?
Yep.
Yeah. Just no one ever
Dude.
asked.
Don't accept this.
Sure.
Dude.
I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell gender by bone structure, but
Yeah,
the
neither
picture
do I.
looks masculine as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Shoulders. Wait, where's this character? Dog. What do you have
Dude.
on? Like shoulder pads?
Yes, I'm wearing armor.
Nah.
Do you see my armor? You see, it only covers my tits,
Well, you should wear better armor.
and you should have some tits. I'm gonna walk away.
I don't have any skin.
She left.
Immediately uninterested. Fuck.
I am the only bitch in this group. You can't
How do
do it.
I know you didn't just do that?
Gru backed me up.
Gru's your roommate.
Oh,
There's no backing you
John
up.
backed you up, not Gru.
Oh yeah.
He's your roommate. There's no backing you up.
No, nobody ever once asked why I was 7 feet tall either. I was a Goliath. Everybody thinks I'm a human.
Dude, nobody knows what
I
you
thought you
are.
were like an elf.
Elves are shorter.
Dude, we know you're a
I don't
skeleton.
know.
I know nobody ever asked what Jack was.
Yes, we did.
You asked if I was a skeleton.
Oh my god, that is asking what you are.
What made you want to play a female?
I don't know. I play a lot of
That-
dudes.
A female that
For this
plays
specific
as a
reason.
man.
Oh my god.
The chaos.
Now I have no one to flirt with.
What are you talking about? You just need to revive him.
True.
We need to revive
And
Tick.
you have your
Come on.
boss.
Hey, you can just find NPCs in every town. Fuck it.
No, I want Tick.
Me and Gru have
Fair enough.
cloacas.
And Xandar's gross.
And Xander's gross.
You know what?
We
That's
just have
how
girl
the
time,
Druids
it's okay.
relationships Start. They hate each
Fine,
other.
yeah.
What's wrong with the druid? What's wrong with Grurius? Just because he's a bird?
He has a
I don't.
cloaca.
I'm not into cloacas.
Fucking, that's just.
I'm gonna look at Jack and be like, you know, I'm into women too, right?
Oh.
Wow.
It's a,
And Jack's like, I'm not.
In that case, a cloaca is basically like us being a woman.
it's a part of my background. I am bisexual. Winter is bisexual. It's a part of my background.
I would classify her as a useless lesbian then.
Damn.
Damn.
Useless.
It's only to tie her to my next character, in case I die.
All right. Now, you guys get your short rests in, as you please. And then that will further us onto the road here, continuing your travel towards Ironstone.
I love
bit.
Sprite.
That's good to know.
Why'd we stop?
You'll find out.
It's time for the random
Not
encounter
again.
table.
Not again. We just got done.
Would everybody mind rolling me a die 6, please?
What?
Yes.
I don't like that. It's back. It's what is it? Roll something.
Slash roll space 1d6.
Slash roll. Why am I spelling roll wrong?
I don't know.
Space 1d6.
Right, we can't answer that for you.
I'm dyslexic. That's the answer.
I have flustered Winter with the revelation of Jack's backstory.
You flustered me with that, to be honest with you. That was not mentioned in the document you originally sent me.
You're right.
I feel like the DM should have known.
All those bones. And he
I
doesn't
can't
have
wait
one
to
of
tell
these.
Tick when he comes back.
Did you know Jack's a girl?
Did you know? Don't flirt with her though. She doesn't like it.
Only me.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Winter is into Tick. Get over it.
He's like the only one with a dick.
Yeah. Outside of Xander, but his is like...
Gross.
But his is like what? Take
Disease,
it. I mean,
probably.
well, Xander is also not single.
True. Yeah,
He's,
it would
yeah,
be
he's-
inappropriate.
he's taken-
with Belle Delphine.
Plus he's gross.
All right. Grurius.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a 1d4, please.
Damn, we did shitty on these rolls.
See what happens when you roll high?
Okay.
Yeah, just be like me and roll bad all game.
Whatever it is, there's 4 of them.
No,
No?
that is not what that means.
There's 12.
There's 4 something.
It was a multiplier of 4.
It's either 4 groups or 4 people. Or 4 something. 4 flowers?
Oh,
Let's
look,
hope
there's
it's
Tick.
flowers.
Oh, look, it's Tick.
Tick just got on Discord.
I wonder how.
Might be on his phone.
He is on his phone, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
stalker.
yeah, he's probably waking up.
I don't know. What's the time in Japan?
Probably about 7 o'clock
Very
in the morning.
early.
7 or 8 in the morning.
Damn. Hope he's having fun. That's really cool
Okay.
that they get to do that.
So, you guys continue walking until the sun begins to go down. And as the sun is going down, you begin to hear a very faint and very kind of soothing, almost enchanting bit of violin music in the background.
Oh no. Wasn't that one dude playing a violin?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can identify the song.
Sure. You know what? Roll me history for that.
Ah, fuck.
I'll inspire myself.
God.
Oh god, it's not even gonna matter.
Wait,
My dice are cursed.
hold on. Whatever happened to Thomas the Train?
Not everybody
got-
puts Thomas the Train on their ones.
We got rid of Thomas the Train, and he's staying gone.
Aw.
Give me 1 second.
No!
My cat was up to something. I gotta make sure she's not being
Dice
mischievous.
so nice.
Los gatos, what were you doing? Huh? Alright. What to do? I'd like to know what's going on.
I got a 4 on my history check.
Not recognize the song. In fact, you probably guessed wrong.
I
Wrong
confidently
job.
guessed wrong.
Is it a religious song? Can I do a religion check?
Mm-mm. It would not be a religious song. No.
I don't know. Can I do an insight check? Perception?
You know what? I'll allow an insight.
Ooh, I can do it.
16?
Okay.
I have proficiency.
Now, this insight doesn't tell you what the song is, but you're able to listen to it and understand it. The song appears to capture the essence of a secluded and enchanted forest, a place where time seems to stand still and magic lingers in the air. Music begins with a soft, mysterious melody that suggests this sense of wonder, curiosity. As the piece continues through various different stages, it weaves in elements of beauty, danger. It shifts to include an unexpected dissonance with eerie tones, reflecting a bit of a hidden peril and sort of secrets, more or less. These are all sort of vibes that you're getting from the song itself being played on the violin, plus what appears to be someone who is very good at singing. Though with a somewhat deep and almost kind of raspy voice, they make it work very well.
I would like to shove my fingers in my ears.
Okay.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah. I don't know why.
You don't know if it's the one guy that we're looking for.
Oh, good point. I forgot about that. Sorry. Continue.
You're lucky you don't have ears.
Same.
We have ears.
Yeah, they're not shaped.
I'm talking about Jack.
They're holes in our ears.
Sorry, what did you say? Jackie? Jacqueline?
Or head.
Jack is fine. Jack's my stage name.
Jacqueline?
Jack off.
Use Jacqueline for your stage name. Too many syllables.
Well, there was also a famous murderer called Jack the Ripper, so I'm Jack the Shredder. Because I murdered people in
You know,
there's
contest.
Is that true in D&D?
You know, I heard about a show
Oh.
about another Jack, also a skeleton. A skeleton. Wait, I can't say it again. Help.
So there's no N. There's no N in the word skeleton. Oh, there's one N.
Skeleton. Apparently he like saved Christmas or something.
Actually, he tried to steal Christmas.
Oh, you heard about that too? Okay. I heard it was a good play.
You know, one time I was in that play.
The lead?
Yeah, it turns
They
out it's
probably
really hard to find a skeleton.
They probably didn't know you were a woman.
No, I played the female lead.
Female lead? I didn't think the female lead was also a skeleton.
No, she was a ragdoll. This is back when I had skin.
Oh.
I was about to say, he wasn't always a skeleton.
I figured you'd be too tall.
Well, I mean, we were all tall. We're Goliaths.
Okay.
As you approach closer to the sound of the music,
I'm doing that while like yelling. Can't hear
music
shit.
ceases, and you begin to see the source of the music. An elderly cat person, it seems, that is sitting on the side of the road.
Not the same one, right? Okay.
Oh, that's what is it called?
Tabaxi?
Yeah.
Is that a Leonin or a
Big
Tabaxi?
kitty.
Tabaxi tend to be more feline, whereas Leonin tend to be more kind of like towards the lion kind of the side of things with manes and such.
So it's a Tabaxi.
Kitty.
He's looking up somewhat like one eye slightly closed, looking at you with a bit of frustration as you're kind of shouting over his music. It is somewhat rude to interrupt music by shouting and plugging your ears.
Winter.
I unplug one of my ears. Sorry. Didn't know you were there.
I was trying to enjoy the solitude of the road, and you have offended me.
Oh,
To be
it's a
fair-
beautiful melody.
To be fair, though, it is beautiful. It is a road, which is common ground, where accessible for everybody.
Was my playing so offensive to your ears that you needed to cover it?
No, it's something completely different. It's an inside thing you wouldn't know.
She tends to do that whenever I play sometimes. And she was making fun of me.
I have really bad ears. They hurt sometimes. You don't need to worry about it.
I see. Well, the sun is beginning to set. I do not know how much further you plan to travel, but my camp is open in case you would like to partake.
What's your name?
He looks to you for a moment and looks you up and down. You are a lord, aren't you?
I
Would it
am.
not be more proper for a lord to introduce themselves to the peasants first?
He's not good at the whole lord thing.
Yeah.
I
I don't like to
I
take
don't-
me being a lord so seriously.
Or at all.
I
But
want to
I
whisper
am
to
a
Jack.
lord, yeah.
I want to whisper to Jack. I don't like his hesitation.
My name is Ravindra, also known by my people as the Melodious Tempest.
The Melodious Tempest.
That is a title.
That's fancy.
Your people. Which you mean?
Those are the feline persuasion?
Okay. Wasn't sure if you just had like a following or anything. I was just wondering. Sorry.
Not particularly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't tend to have dissatisfied listeners until you have popped around.
No, it's just my ears.
All right, real quick.
Very beautiful.
Out of character or whatever, Jack. What was said about this, the violin or whatever? People are dying, or what? What was the thing? What was?
We don't have a lot of information on it.
Yeah, but like, what
We
was?
know-
It's like mind control, kind of.
No, it's just that a lot of
Isn't it?
dwarves are enjoying the music, and that's strange that the dwarves would be enjoying it specifically.
So
Dwarves
there's no
hate-
I thought there was
issue.
something
It's-
more. I thought there was more to it than that.
So,
No, that's all we really have.
What
They're
you
just
know,
enjoying music.
it's because it's out of character for them in a way that is suspicious. Dwarves don't tend to like wind music or like string music. That's all bullshit to them. They like percussion. They like hard noises. They like heavy beats. They like things that remind them of the pounding of the rock that has made their city what it is. That's kind of what they prefer. So, a violinist having a massive following in dwarves is fucking weird.
To be fair, this dude looks like a guy who would get along with dwarves.
You friends with a lot of dwarves?
At the moment, not many. A few that I have come across from traveling to Ironstone, but, well, I am apparently not needed there. They already have a wonderful performer.
I've heard about him. What have you heard?
I have heard his music. It is good. He is talented, but there is a fierceness in his notes, a sense of madness, almost.
Pinky promise you're not him?
I can pinky promise I am not the man who currently performs in Ironstone.
I take my other finger out of my other ear. No fingers and ears anymore. I was like, okay.
I'll reach out a hand. Well, my name is Jack.
Olin.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Ellen.
I am known as Jack the Shredder, or at least I used to be.
I'm Lord Ryko.
my name's Winter.
Ah, I thought you said your name was Ellen.
No. No, I'm just still a little sour about someone not telling me something very important.
How important was it?
Well, I mean, to me it's a little important, but it's fine.
Was it something that they knew would be important to you?
I don't know.
And if they did not know, then there is no need to be angry.
You sound like my dad, and I don't like it. I have really bad daddy issues.
Your dad sounds like a wise man.
I am an
Can we stop
elderly
talking about my dad?
gentleman. I am an elderly gentleman. I sound like a lot of people's fathers I found. Generally, I do not make my money via my music, though the occasional tip here and there is always a nice affirmation of sorts. I am a traveling trader.
Mm. You said you've been to Ironstone quite a few times?
Indeed, the artificers there are of the utmost quality. If you need something special to be commissioned, they are the ones to go to.
What about bringing a friend back to his life?
Not the usual reason one goes to Ironstone, but I know it is possible.
Okay,
Sweet.
that's all I needed to hear.
Are you traveling alone, or is your camp full of other people as well?
I travel alone.
Fuck, we forgot to
I
loot those
am-
things.
I am a not insubstantial spellcaster. The various dangers of the road do not frighten me.
We've seen some different kinds of dangers on the road as we've traveled, of the infernal type.
Infernal? Very
Yeah.
interesting. I should
So-
wonder what brings them into the roads.
That is an excellent
was-
question.
Same thing.
You see him light a pipe and begin to smoke it a bit.
Winter's eyes widen a little bit.
You say infernal. Do you know the types? Could you describe them to me?
Winter seemed to know a lot more about them than I do.
There was a
There's demon cactus.
demon. There was a barbed devil and a chain devil.
A barbed devil and a chain devil.
Yes, the
Yeah.
BDSM Hellboy.
Wow, they are torturers, so that is, I suppose, apt. In that case, that means they were blocking the road for some reason.
Mm-hmm. We just don't know why.
Well, because they did not want someone to participate in going up that road. That is what barbed devils do. They are guards. They stay in one spot and prevent people from continuing forward if they are not approved.
So it sounds like either we were insanely unlucky and managed to run on them before their intended targets, or we were the intended targets. I think it'd be
everyone. On the road would be the intended target.
true.
Maybe
why
we
would-
just
Like a white. instead of
maybe
a
we just left
blacklist.
instead of investigating a little.
Investigating their ashes. What were we going to
I don't know.
find?
Maybe they were protecting something and had something hidden.
Very possible.
Having something protected by devils when they just poof into ashes out in the open woods would be kind of ridiculous.
I don't think they intended for them to poop into ashes.
Well, a devil only turns into ash when they are slain, so whether they turn to ashes or corpses matters little in terms of protecting something.
True.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I doubt they thought that they were gonna die.
Still, why protect something on the road? Like, what? Unless they're traveling it, but they were looking to ambush people the way they were set up.
Perhaps they wished to impede your travel specifically for some reason. Do you have business beyond this revival of a friend at Ironstone?
I don't think
Specifically
so.
to see the musician.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
a
we
traveling
wanted to-
musician, so
And we were curious about the violinist that's captured parts of dwarves.
It is a strange thing. This violinist, I have seen him perform. I have not spoken with him. He is too much of a wave of adoring fans, I have found. But music is not his only art form, I think. He wears a mask, one that he has fashioned for himself. It is artistic, beautiful, I might say. Streaks of gold and black. They offset each other fairly well, I think. His clothes, I believe he is the one who tailored them as well. Very stylish, but also functional. I think he has a all-around love for artistic endeavors, whatever they may be.
can I do a history check to see if I recognize anybody like this from the past?
Sure.
There we go. I'm finally smart. 22.
You don't.
All right. You remember somebody who was known to be well known for their elegance and having mastered a multiple amount of artistic disciplines in the past. A man by the name of Elarian.
Is that A-L-A?
E-L-A-R.
Sounds like an
E-L-A-R-I-O-N.
elf.
From what people knew of him, he had a very striking figure. He had an almost otherworldly charm about him. Elven, yes, would be an accurate depiction. But with a kind of etherealness to him that indicated something perhaps beyond merely the material that you know of. Silver hair, had mastered music, painting, and even the art of creating vast illusions with magic.
Be right back.
Not much is known about where he was born or where he came from, merely when he was an adult and became famous many, many years ago.
More my era or more recent?
It would probably have been before your era.
I'll look to our Tabaxi friend. Does this artist have a name, a stage name that they go by?
Yes. Volman.
Ullman. Interesting. It reminds me of somebody long ago who performed.
There are, amongst our performing kind, very few who have mastered a multitude of artistic endeavors. Music, if you are good at it, is usually perhaps one of two. things that you are good at, that you are skilled in. There are few who are, I suppose, what you might call artistic polyglots. Even in history that I am aware of.
Agreed. Be interesting to meet this performer, this Volman.
If you would have the capability of doing so, then I think you would appreciate it. He is a somewhat eccentric fellow from what I have seen. I don't know if he has a true perspective of what is right in front of him.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I have observed him when his fans come up to him and try to speak with him. He does not speak to them as if he is having a conversation. He speaks to them as if he is giving speeches. It is strange.
Odd.
Is his name Ninja Boy?
No, his name is Volman. At least that is what he goes by.
Volman?
Volman, yes. From what I can tell, he seems human. Though he never removes his mask, so I cannot be certain.
Yeah, normally that's an artistic choice.
I suppose you would know.
Adds an air of mystery to the performer.
Yeah, because they're all about that.
Jack, don't be
Trying to
rude.
make
He's
up
a
for the lack
performer too.
Talent.
Not being rude, he's an excellent performer.
Well, you're talking to him like he doesn't know.
I believe it is normal to, for even other people in the business to see an eccentricity and find it odd, even if eccentricities are so normal within our industry. Myself, I don't have anything strange about me. I just like to perform.
Simplicity.
I suppose perhaps that is my theme. In any case, as they say, you are welcome to share my camp with me. And if there is perhaps any shopping you would like to do, the streets of Ironstone can be quite busy, and I am a curator of only the best of goods.
I would love to take a look.
I would like to look
Sounds
too.
nice.
After our last shopping spree, I think I'm still broke. Let me look. I have a little bit of money.
Doesn't mean you can't window shop.
How much is the platinum or whatever? Is that 10 gold?
That's 10 gold pieces, yes.
Joke's on you guys. I have access to all of Topi's money.
Does he buy stuff?
Don't touch that. That's to resurrect him.
I
He is a
know.
trader, so he will buy things as well, yes.
How much do I get per hand axe? I don't need this shit.
How many hand axes do you have?
2.
Hey, rocks.
Can I start setting up my two-person tent?
Yeah, you can. If you give him
Jackie?
2 hand axes, he'll pay you 5 gold for him.
Sweet. 18, delete. And then what about light leather armor?
Just regular leather armor?
Yep.
I'll give you 5 gold for that.
Sweet.
I guess we can share it.
Let's get
Hit
some weight
Jack?
off of me. Oh shit.
No, I have my own. It's fine.
Delete.
Okay.
So what does he have? What does he specialize in or whatever?
Potions, spells, scrolls, magical items, gemstones.
Does he have? Hold on, what is it called? Does he do headbands of intellect?
Fuck.
Trying to make up for that lack of intelligence, buddy?
Yes.
He'll have one of those.
Oh, he does. Is it hard to find these?
They're actually just uncommon items.
Oh, so I don't need to like get a connection from him to make or anything like that.
They're expensive, but only expensive insofar as like your average person would probably never be able to afford it. But like adventurers get like loads of fucking gold. So,
Well, so you told me before it was 1,000 gold. Is that still correct?
no, the headband of intellect is an uncommon item, so that would be 500 gold.
Oh. Okay. But it's common enough that I don't need to buy it because I might lose my chance because I found one, kind of a thing.
Correct.
Okay. Alright, then I don't need it right now. I need something else first, which is like a magical secondary weapon.
Ooh, can I have the sex whip then?
No.
Okay.
I will never use it again, and you will never use it again.
I will use it again, but probably only kick me again. As you're walking
What'd you
away,
say? Sorry.
when an
My dear,
Indiana
if you
jumps
are-
your foot.
If you are desiring a whip, I can sell you a whip.
Wait, can you make a whip magical?
Making things magical requires an artificer's touch. Not my specialty.
Do you have magical weapons?
I do. I have usually one of just about everything that one normally gets. Though I do not have a magical whip, unfortunately. Not
well,
much call for it.
Be interested in spell components, would you?
Oh, I always make sure I stock up on many spell components. Not only for myself, but also for whenever I make my way to Draen. Those people gobble it up.
Well,
Oh,
if
you're
you... Go ahead. Hey,
There's
we
a little
can't
bit
hear you.
There's a little bit of
Yeah.
crackling on your end there, Grurius.
hey John,
You might be
try,
having a
try
connection issue.
unplugging. I think
Hey.
your mic might be having an issue. Maybe like unplug and replug or something if it's not.
I hollered at him. But while we're waiting, you wouldn't be interested in the Ashes of Devil, would you?
Down for see if there's any.
You came in just for a second and then went away.
Yeah. Devil Ashes. Not much call for them, for spells generally. But if they are collected in a vial, I could probably make use of them.
Yeah, I collected them. After our encounter.
I will take some.
We
then.
should have empty vials.
Call it 10 gold.
Can make that work.
They are not necessary for any spells that I am aware of, but I do have access to a spell that these will be helpful with. When you have the remains of a being from a different plane, when you shift to different planes, it makes it easy to pinpoint the plane in question. When you use the ashes or remains of a creature from that plane in a ritual circle of sorts.
That's interesting and good to know.
You wouldn't happen to have very tiny boots of elven kind, would you?
Very tiny.
Like rat folk size?
Aww.
Not rat folk specifically, but I think it would fit regardless. I do have, well, boots that are made for silent stepping for smaller folks. Usually, noble people will buy them for their children so that they can have some fun running around and such. Or even a noble child will steal the money from their parents and pay for it themselves. Who am I to judge?
About how much would those cost?
Call that, it is a magical item, and it is quite capable of lasting for a very long time. Very useful as well. I would say 500.
I'll purchase those.
That's very sweet of you. Wait,
And remember,
are you using your money or his money?
mine.
Okay. About to say
His
we
money is
need-
being reserved for
Yeah.
reviving him.
And then, did I roll something on accident?
No, Gru did.
Oh,
He's searching the camp for herbs.
can I just add 1 to the quantity of my boots of elven kind? So I have 2 pairs until...
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Just so I don't forget about him. I remember him saying he liked my boots and he wanted a pair.
A gift for a friend. To spend that
Uh,
much, you must very much like this friend.
He's our deceased friend.
Ah, well, he will be quite surprised when he wakes up, I think.
Yeah. He's currently in my bag of holding, just waiting for us to find some help for him.
A tad macabre for my tastes, but whatever way you need to transport them, I suppose.
I didn't want him to start to, you know,
I understand.
decay.
Still, 500 gold is enough for a person to live comfortably and in luxury for an entirety of a year. To spend that kind of money on a gift for him.
I blushed a little. What about it?
It just makes me think that perhaps you'll care for him a bit more deeply than merely being a traveling companion.
I'm gonna go in my tent.
Wait, I'm making
Right.
dinner.
I think I may have
Let me
struck a
know.
nerve.
No, she's just bashful.
For a woman who dresses
Oh.
like that, it is quite strange to be bashful.
Heard that.
Good.
Are you slut shaming me?
No, I am just saying that there is a contradiction in your shyness and your exhibitionism.
It's very easy to move in this, alright? It's non-restricting.
So is a poncho.
Okay, but also, it's easier to get my way.
I will just leave that there then. Is there anything else that the rest of you are curious about?
No, I'm just gonna start making dinner. You're welcome,
Raiko,
son.
you said you wanted a magical weapon of sorts.
I
Or are you holding out for a magical whip?
Nah, I'm gonna hold out. I want something special made.
I see.
I was
I
just
recommend
wondering if
the-
you had like a cheap just for now, but I don't think it's worth buying one.
Well, you make your way to Ironstone. make your way to the Artificer grounds. They are across from the blacksmithing cliffside. There is one there that I think you'll find to be very satisfactory in terms of making weaponry specifically, if that is what you are looking for.
Sure, what's his name?
Well, you know those gnomish names. A young Fizzlebang gear grinder.
What?
Fizzlebang
Fizzlebang.
gear grinder. Yes. Gnomes are
Gear-
strange with their names.
Sure.
And again, my name is literally the Melodious Tempest, so who am I to judge?
For Artificer made
Well, I would like to hear you play more tonight at some point.
in iron.
I believe I will do that, especially since you are being so kind as to make some dinner.
I'll also help make dinner again.
Beautiful.
Going to
I'll
assume
keep
my
an-
roll for herbs got me nothing.
I'll keep a
An
lookout.
11, unfortunately, wouldn't be enough to get anything interesting.
I'm gonna poke my head out of the tent and look at Jack. You don't want my help, do you?
Me and Gregory
No,
will
you
watch.
you just rest.
Okay.
Walk in the perimeter.
I got a 23 to help cook, though.
That is more than good enough. You guys kind of switch who makes the main entree and who makes the fixins between the two of you.
More of a
With-
breakfast cook.
Yet again, a masterfully well-made meal that can be shared by all for a wondrously restful sleep. Something that will essentially fill all of you to a satisfactory level and allow you the opportunity to feel tired afterwards enough to get to bed at a reasonable hour.
Does
As
anybody
everyone-
want to bunk with me?
I'll bunk with you if you really need somebody to bunk with.
Well, you have your own tent. I don't want you to be cramped if you want to use your own tent.
Lesbians.
No!
I'm going into a tree somewhere.
He does that weird falling thing that he does.
That's exactly
Falls
what I
face
do.
down.
Yep.
Revengeous kind of looks over to you, Winter. Do you want someone? Period.
I just don't want anybody sleeping out in the cold.
These are fairly temperate, relatively speaking, to what I am used to.
Pretty sure me and Gru are from like a really cold place.
Mountains, more or less.
I'm just offering because, I mean, I have space and why have somebody outside?
He shrugs his shoulders and then heads over and kind of sits, not inside your tent, but like right at the like entrance of it. Satisfied?
As long as you are.
He
And
gets
I
out-
will start playing music.
Ooh, a duet?
You and he begin to play together with gentle strings that act as a bit of a lullaby for the rest of the party. You don't get the opportunity to do this much, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who also has a kind of a fundamental understanding of music, who, you know, you play something and they just play something that just works with it, and
Really?
they are able to just follow you around wherever you end up going, for as long as you go, and you can even signal more or less through your own music that you would like him to take the lead at different times, and he can begin to steer the melody while you take care of sort of the overtures and such. It's an interesting kind of way to play music that it's not like rehearsing. It's not playing a song that everyone already knows. It's not doing your usual concert for people because they want to hear the things that they already know that they like. It's making something random and chaotic and new that will probably never actually be played again.
And then I'll just get lost in that and keep playing until he quits.
He does not. But eventually he does kind of hold up one of his paws to you. Would you indulge me a moment, Jack?
You've indulged me quite a few.
He puts his violin to the side, and you see him get out what appears to be a set of bells. More like metal rods, more or less, of various different lengths that are kind of like elevated.
Mm-hmm.
And he begins to play a song on it. The song is gentle. It sounds like a lullaby. Roll me history.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. It's 17.
So, this song has no name, but is known. It's merely known as... what would be kind of like the terminology you would use for it? The Lost Lullaby? Supposedly, this tune has been carried around in a sort of oral tradition of sorts. More verbal tradition, I suppose. For longer than Oregon has been an empire. Prior to that time, during a different time, when dragons roamed, when they controlled everything, when people had no world of their own or a home of their own. In small places where a person might be able to keep a family away from the eyes of dragons, this became the standard way to bring a soothing energy to their children. It was a standard way to signal your affection for another person. It was a universal language of whoever I'm playing this for, I care for them very deeply. But it was never written down. It was never codified, and no one ever named it. It's just known by people who are very into music.
Would I know it? Like how to actually perform it?
Performing it is not difficult, is the thing. It's not the most complex song in the world. It was made by people who didn't even have any sort of like heuristic and theoretical understanding of music. It was made to be something that could be shared by just about everybody. A singular play would teach someone the basics, and you could more or less play it by ear. It does require a fairly specific kind of instrument in the terms of metal rods, but or something that creates a ringing noise anyway. But that's easy enough.
I will indulge him and listen to the melody. And kind of hum along with it.
I'd like to open my bag, and look at Tick, say goodnight, and then lay down.
He looks to you after a moment, Jack. fairly certain that the rest of the party has, over the course of you guys playing together, found their own sort of rest. You tell me that you have a friend that you require to bring back to life.
That is correct.
Adventurers of your particular sort, who are willing to invest the sheer amount of money that would require. You are not people who merely go around performing mercenary work. You are not the 2 gold a day specialists. You are doing something serious. Am I wrong?
We found our way into a tight spot before. Doing something adventurers do. We can't talk too much about it.
I see. You do not wish to tell me much of the details. It wouldn't happen to have anything to do with that ruined town down south, would it?
Well, we did come from that ruined town. We did a little bit of investigating while we were there.
Would it happen to have anything to do with whatever came out of that crater in the center of it?
I can't specifically say yet.
I see. I believe I can make some deductions, then. My apologies for prying, but my people are well known for being collectors of stories and tales, whether it be in the musical form or otherwise. So if there is something that you know that no one else does, my curiosity is piqued.
I know a great many things in the form of song.
I should wonder if any of those are things that I am unfamiliar with. I have my doubts.
No, most of my music is all about major historical events. Just from different perspectives.
Would you mind making me a charisma save?
Save.
Mm-hmm.
Save! 16?
He speaks to you again. The companions sleep, and I have proven myself to be good company. You can tell me a little bit. And you feel that that is a reasonable request.
Oh no.
Wait, what'd he say?
He said
Well,
that he has made himself good company, that he has treated him well, and everyone else is asleep, so no one's gonna know. Tell me a bit.
you do seem to already know about the thing that came from the ruined city. So we're doing some investigating related to it.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I technically sleep in like a meditative state. So if I like overhear something, would I be able to like wake up?
Let me look at the trance. Fucking Hmm. Dream. Become flexible 3 years of practice. Resting the sun. Semi-conscious. Let me see if this has been answered anywhere else. I guess it's a... It's kind of a vibe check, apparently, according to most people.
What I would like to do is pretend to be asleep and use message to tell Jack to keep the fuck quiet, and that he's trying to like persuade him or do something that's not cool.
Okay.
Yeah?
I think that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna use message. I'm gonna be like, Jack, don't tell him anything. This feels kind of sketchy.
You know, we don't want to risk waking anybody else up with conversation. Maybe we should scoot a little further away.
Jack, I swear.
I think that is reasonable. Besides,
And-
I think your friend desperate for a tent companion is quite asleep at this point.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
He'll
And I'll-
scoot a little bit further with you.
You know, and
You see how big my fucking ears are?
You might have big ears, but I'm going to rule that anything that they whisper between themselves outside of 30 feet is something that you will have to roll a perception check to do at disadvantage while you are trying to listen in.
Could I teleport the feet? The 30 feet? Be like, what you guys talking about? I only need 4 hours to sleep.
I mean, it's not very eavesdroppy when you just teleport on their asses. Yeah.
Be like,
Excuse you.
I'm done resting. I only need 4 hours.
Good morning, world. How are you?
I literally just went to sleep like 10 minutes ago, but I'm done now. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit of an, I have a bit of an issue sleeping. Let me see. Here's some.
I can assume that I'm charmed and I'm, you know.
Yeah, telling him at least like the basic plan of what it is that you guys are up to just seems to be reasonable. He's a lone traveler. He's been pretty nice to you guys. He's just a trader. Maybe he'll understand about keeping it quiet. You know, he's a tail collector, so it's just kind of a thing that he does, and yeah, he just seems like a personable guy. Like, why not?
Okay, I'd like to teleport behind them.
He played music. He played music for me.
Yeah, he played
Can
music
I teleport
with
behind
you?
them?
Sure. If you want to teleport behind them while they're walking away.
Okay, I'm behind them. I don't want to be subtle anymore. I'm gonna put my hands on their shoulders and be like, so, what are we up to, guys?
Fucking know this guy.
How are we doing? Couldn't really sleep.
Well, I was doing better before you came in.
Did I scare you? I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
Are you okay, ma'am? Did me
I couldn't sleep.
moving cause much issue?
I let in a little bit of a draft, but it's fine.
I see. Well. Winter. Would you make me a wisdom save?
Wisdom save, wisdom save, wisdom save. I have +2, so let's hope that does something, huh? No, that I don't know why I even try rolling anything ever.
Wow.
Why do I try anything ever?
He puts a hand on your shoulder in response and gives you a smile. You were worried about how cold it is, and you don't want to leave your companions alone as
Bless
he is
you?
in your tent. Why
In
don't
my
you,
tent?
why don't you return back to your tent and try to get a full rest?
Wait.
Think deep thoughts.
I feel like I'm.
You're gonna go do that because he told you to.
Oh my god.
Maybe it was my old build. I could have sworn I was like
Resistant to
resistant to
Charm,
being
probably.
charm.
Actually, I think you
Yeah.
are, isn't she?
Yeah.
It might be because you're Shatter Kai, but they might not have that. It might just specifically be elves.
Hold on.
Hey, Shadar Kai.
You have advantage on saving throws. Ah.
Do you
Do you-
like to roll again?
Yeah. I don't like how unconfident you sounded in that though.
Go ahead. Yeah. So you're gonna go back to bed now.
You're gonna go back to bed.
I know. I'm thinking to myself, I know what he's up to, but I'm gonna go back.
I'll go back because I want to, not because you told me. Gosh.
I do know there's nobody in there though, but I am a little cold out here. Why do I try rolling anything? I'm over it.
He was more referring to your bag with Tick in it, as opposed to an actual person in there.
Oh, he's on me all the time. Tick is
Okay.
all good.
Regardless, you go back to your tent and go to bed, and he kind of glances to Jack for a moment and gives a shrug. She is a jumpy one, isn't she?
Yeah, well, we've been through a lot, so it's understandable.
I suppose. Now, you were saying?
Oh, so there's this cult that was rummaging around in the city, the ruins, and well, we've been looking into them a little bit, trying to find out what they're doing specifically. We don't know a whole lot yet, but we can't have them, doing too much.
And this cult, they are responsible for what happened to the city?
We think so.
Okay.
They seemed pretty responsible for it.
Did you see what happened?
Oh yeah, I was there.
What happened?
Oh, so there was it was like this ritual. There was these people in robes that were setting up these signs, and I'll show him the symbol that with minor illusion. And then after a while, that thing just erupted from the ground, and a lot of people died.
Tragic.
Yeah.
I imagine it must have gone somewhere, though, yes?
Well, it was last seen south above Avalia Wood. I haven't put eyes on it since then, but that's what I've heard.
Well, I'm heading in that direction anyway. Might take a bit of a peek for myself.
Be careful. It disintegrates people.
I'll keep my distance best I can. Thank you for entrusting this information with me. I promise you, I will not tell another soul.
Well, good. We do need to keep it quiet.
I can understand why. Such a notion of a cult and creating a massive beast that can destroy a town in a small amount of time, it would frighten most people.
Frightened is a bit of an understatement.
Indeed. Such emotions tend to be very exaggerated when it is done en masse.
Yeah, that would be just chaos would ensue.
You have a very noble goal in front of you, Jack. I hope you are successful in stopping whatever is going on.
Thank you. We need all the support we can get. Honestly, you've been great.
I am just me.
Well, you opened your fire to a group of strangers who are eccentric to say the least.
I suppose that is true, but no one has been outright rude to me outside of the initial bit of uncomfortableness with Miss Winter. But I
Well,
understand she did not mean to offend.
yeah. With what we heard about the performer in Ironstone, it,
You think he's involved?
well, strange happenings. A lead is a lead, no matter how unlikely it is to be a true lead.
I see. Well, perhaps I should get a little rest myself. I am quite old. Require a bit more rest than most.
You and me both. These old bones ache.
He kind of taps you on the shoulder a bit and before heading back to the camp and taking a seat in front of the somewhat embering fire before leaning back, having himself a nice rest.
What a nice guy.
I never trusted his ass.
You what?
I said I never trusted his ass. I knew he was no good.
What's he even really done? He's sold you some stuff, he's bought your stuff, and he may have asked a few too many questions.
Yeah, I mean, like, imagine if you had the power and you heard about something crazy like that. Wouldn't you maybe do the same thing?
He unwillingly put us under spells.
Well,
so he can get information he wanted.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you know.
I didn't see you do anything to stop him.
You were being an information cockblock.
The information is secret for a fucking reason.
I'm gonna quietly hum that song to myself because I'm in a good mood.
So do I know I was like put under a spell, but I had to do it anyways?
Let me check the description here.
Could you also check for me? Just out of curiosity.
I hope if it's a yes, you're so pissed off at yourself.
It doesn't say.
Normally it would specifically say you know, unless you...
Because Charm Person and Friends tells you that they know.
I would like Jack to be absolutely pissed off with himself. Be like, damn it. What the hell happened?
What about this one? So the one on Winter, she doesn't know.
Damn
And Jack doesn't know either.
Fair enough.
But would I remember Jack going to tell him before I went off to bed?
Technically, he didn't tell you to forget about that, so... Yeah.
Okay. In the morning! I ain't making waffles! I'm talking to Jack!
Well, you weren't asked to make waffles, so I don't think it'll be a problem.
It's because I'm making waffles.
Grurius is on that shit. So yes, you guys make it to the morning without much issue.
Of course he makes fucking Perfect waffles.
And you smell delicious waffles being made.
Just because I want to feel like I helped a little, I want to use prestidigitation to make it smell even better. Like, 1,000,000 times better. Just so I feel helpful. Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys sleep?
I slept pretty good.
Cold. And I'm gonna look at Jack, give him a little dirty look. Her.
You can hear a very loud purring noise coming from your brief but new companion, who is kind of like looking over Gru's cooking and smelling it. That smells fantastic. You are a absolute artist with food, are you not?
Thank you.
I'd like to use message again. On Jack. Love cantrips. Jack, you dumb bitch. What did you do?
What do you mean?
You told classified information.
I didn't tell him too much.
I would have heard more if I didn't get the sudden urge to go to sleep.
Look, just because you were tired last night doesn't mean you need to be angry with me for having good conversation.
You
He
gave
brought
away
it up
classified
first.
information.
He
You know what
already
Quaker
knew.
would do to you?
He already knew. He brought it up first. Technically, Quaker's not doing his job.
You broke girl code.
You take that back.
You.
You take
You
that
take that
back.
back.
And I end my message, and then I turn around and I walk towards Gru and grab some waffles.
I look at her with what you can only tell is anger.
I'm sitting watching them stare at each other and then just shrug and go back to eating.
We just had the whole girl mental conversation.
No, you're a bitch now.
I fucking love a good old. I love a good cantrip. That's gonna be one of my favorites.
Ravindra eats breakfast with all of you, his kind of like tail swishing behind him, in pretty good satisfaction. Oh, it is like staying at an inn of great luxury. Very good food.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Very good.
as he finishes, he kind of stands up and stretches his back out a bit, begins to collect his bag of stuff and place it on his back, along with all of his instruments that he's managed to fit in there somehow. And he gets himself ready to go. I take it you will all be continuing on to Ironstone today, so I believe my travels will take me further south. So this is where we will be splitting. Hopefully not forever.
Why are you going
Yeah,
south?
hopefully-
Well, I have a lot of places that I need to go on my usual route. Normally I go from here to, let's say, Riverdam. It's a good place to unload most of my gear, to be honest with you. And then from there, I go to Twyland. And depending on what I have left, I go either to Drain or I continue on outwards to Grover, which is a fantastic place to get all sorts of rare things that you can't normally find on the mainland. Lots of travelers come there from different continents and even the Dragonborn Isles.
I
He
message
stays
again.
on the travels.
I message again to Jack. Those are all the places that we need to go.
Those
That's
are
a
all the
little
places
suspicious.
that traders typically go. They're big cities.
Okay, but he's suspicious.
You're just jealous.
Girl code. And then I end the message.
You're just jealous.
You said your name was Lord Raiko. I'm getting that right, yes?
Correct.
During my time in Ironstone, I did see another Owlkin, much like yourself, but with much more blackened feathers. I found myself acquainted with him for a short time. We shared a few drinks. He was unimpressed with me for some reason. Seemed a fellow prone to being unimpressed with others. He mentioned that if I were to ever meet Lord Raiko, to tell him that his brother wishes for him to stay out of his business. He said you would know what it means.
Great. Well, I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know what he's been up to. I haven't seen him in a long time. But, alright, thanks for the message.
I'm gonna lean into Winter and whisper, "See helpful information. Good guy."
I'm gonna just
Did you
elbow
notice,
right into his ribs.
So, what did you guys
And-
talk about? What is he doing up there?
Well, I did not get much information from him outside of the fact that he is here on a personal mission, not one dictated by your parents, presuming, of course, you are the brother in question, but something that he has agreed upon. Apparently, he has met a scholar who is a plan that he finds interesting, one that he supports, and he wants to see it come to fruition, a grand project of sorts that will change the way we live in Oregon. He would not go into actual details.
Did you see any
When was
symbols on
this?
person?
I'm trying to put together a timeline of when they would have been in Conquer, because that's what the tree said, right? Is that his brother was in Conquer at one point, just a few days ago.
He left only a small bit before I did, and I've been taking my time, honestly. So about a week and a half ago, I'd say.
Okay. So he left a week. How? I mean, does that line up?
It's more or less
I think
accurate,
so.
it seems.
Yeah. They would have made it to Conquer and headed towards Geneva, the capital first.
All right. So who was he traveling with? Just that person you mentioned, or?
Just him, from what I saw. Unless he picked up some mercenaries along the way. But he seemed like the kind of person who could take care of himself, to be honest.
So all he said was if he saw Lord Raiko to tell me to stay out of his business? That's all he said?
Yes.
He's just going around telling everyone that? All right.
It's a bit rude.
I'm sorry, I cannot be more elucidating on why he said such a thing, but the best I can do.
To be honest, it sounds exactly like him. He was always a huge asshole.
He's building on that brother complex.
I look over at Gru and I'm like, well, that's the nobility that you're looking for, you know. He's very noble acting, but he's also a huge asshole.
He specifically said, if you see Raiko, tell him fuck you.
I think I might start doing that.
I'm always in his shadow. Come out here and go on this great adventure, and still I'm in his shadow.
Brother complex.
Whatever the case is, I do hope that perhaps you will meet him under better circumstances. Brother shouldn't fight so much.
Yeah, he's broken many bones, given me many scars.
That sounds like a lot to unpack that I do not have the time to do. So,
Shame.
you have yourselves
I'm not
a
a
wonderful
therapist.
journey. And hopefully we will meet again in our travels.
Have a good one.
Hopefully, you've learned how to do therapy by then.
And he takes off down south, leaving you guys to continue your way towards Ironstone.
I'm gonna watch him leave and kind of wave.
So,
You see that his tail kind of like has like a habit of like going the opposite direction of whatever like foot he's using to step forward with. Like it has like a rhythm and a beat to it, almost like a metronome when he's like walking.
so would I know that Jack was like put under a trance? Because I wasn't put under one until after.
Make me an insight check.
Do Goliaths like tabaxis?
Insight.
Yeah, they do.
Damn it! Why do I try anything?
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Tabaxis and Goliaths don't live like together, really, but Tabaxi, that's mostly because Tabaxis are travelers first and foremost. They don't really like settle places. So they do end up in Goliath settlements from time to time, and Goliaths don't really mind them. They're not like pests. They don't go around like stealing shit. They're not assholes, so.
Y'all now get. We don't want your kind here.
I can't wait till we bring Tick back so my rolls are better.
Yeah, stick your good luck amulet.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too torn up about it.
Maybe.
So scales, you need to
Secretly
moisturize.
cleaner.
Jacqueline, if you tell me to moisturize one more time,
Skincare is important.
you
I'd like to walk over to Gru, by the way.
take a milk bath, you burtle bitch.
It's because we found out Jacqueline is a girl. Doesn't mean we're going to be these now.
Oh no, I just wanted to see if we're good, bro.
I
seem
lean
to-
over to Jack. What do they got going on?
I don't know,
You kind of mean.
but I'm really interested.
Me too.
I could not hear you over the side conversation.
You kind of mean mug me a lot. I mean, are we good?
We're good. As good as we're going to get.
I'm gonna hold up some
Did my
snacks.
family wrong you at some
I'm
point?
gonna take them.
Who knows?
Did I wrong you at some point?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna slap you on the back and be like, "Us Owlin gotta stick together."
I feel
look
like
at-
if there was like a racial
Uh.
thing that you could say here, from like one Owlin to another Owlin, you would use it right now.
I'm gonna, after hearing that, I'm gonna look at Jack and be like, us girls gotta stick together. And then I'm gonna lean in and be like, I do think something was a little sketchy about him. Maybe he was a pervert. I don't know.
Us cloacas gotta stick together.
Oh, do you think he was? That might have been nice.
Nice for him to be a pervert? Are you in that much in need?
Girl, it has been over 70 years.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I do not want to imagine the skeleton doing things. Do not put that in my head.
Too late, it's already there.
He's gonna pop a bone out of himself.
You know, Ironstone might have some rods.
It's not the same.
Yeah. You're right.
Also, he was like an old man Tabaxi. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, but man,
He was
Gil-
distinguished.
yeah,
Gilfs are hot.
that's an attractive tabaxi. Very
Yeah.
friendly.
He was a guilty tabaxi.
Plus, all he had to be was like, "You're
But-
attracted to me." And that's it.
True.
And dude, I would have been like, yes, I am.
And I'd be like, Winter, I didn't ask you to make a save yet.
Oh no, I rolled a 1.
Oh shit, these dice suck.
Why'd you roll at disadvantage? I don't know.
I felt compelled.
He said, "Sit down," and you said, "I'm sat."
Yes, sir.
All right.
Nah, I got my eye on a rat. I'm good.
I will be right back. If we want to take a quick 5 minutes, real quick,
Sure.
so that you can get some water, anything that you need to do.
I'm gonna let my dogs
These,
out, so
all
I'll
these
be
kind
right
of shit.
Not quite.
Man, you ever seen like a zombie rat? Because that's
Hey,
what you're
gonna be the
make.
hottest zombie rat I've ever seen.
No, the kids y'all make will be Shadar rats.
Fuck does that even?
I don't even know if we could procreate.
This
Yeah,
is a
I
made-up
don't.
game.
Yeah, fair. I mean, is a rat folk like half rat, half human?
Yeah, it's not even
No,
really a
they're not.
race. It's kind
Not
of a
half
made-up.
human.
Yeah, it's like a made-up race though.
I would imagine it's like half rat, half human. Now that's really weird because that's an actual rat in a human.
No, he's like an actual fucking rat. Like he's human sized.
Kinda.
Oh yeah, he's
Child
shorter,
size.
but he's not half human.
He made
it's
up
a
his
different
own.
race.
He made up his own race.
I don't think
Kinda.
so. I
Well,
think there's
no, I don't think there's a technically an actual rat folk like in 5e. It was like
Is it
created.
like? Is it like a off-brand like
custom lineage.
mouse thing? Isn't there like a mouse folk situation thing?
They're just
I would
it
think.
looks like a rat except they stand vertically.
I mean, I get that. I'm just thinking about like,
Yeah, like he walks around like a
race-wise.
human, but it's pretty much a straight up rat.
I'm gonna go get some water
Think
real
Master
quick.
Splinter.
But stork. I text Topi. I was like, "Winter got you a present." He's like, "Oh boy, oh dear," laughing my ass off. And then I was like, "I hope your trip's going well." All that jazz. I really hope he watches this session so he knows what's going on before he just hops back in.
I sent him the Twitch. I was messaging him a couple hours ago.
Yeah, he's probably busy though. To be
He
fair,
said
there's a lot going on in Japan.
He's in Osaka, in a hostel.
Yeah, but there's a lot to go see.
I posted a picture of where he's at.
Why
That's
would
a
you do
busy
that?
ass looking place. There's a lot of shit there.
There's like it's also kind of like what's that place in Italy? Is it Sicily? Wait, no. What's the place where like you can go in the boats everywhere instead of cars?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is it Sicily? No. No, it's not. What is it? I'm gonna brain fart. Like I know what it is. I'm just being stupid.
Is it not Paris?
No.
I know what you mean, Lo. The little gondola ride thing.
Venice. Yeah, Venice. So like there's a lot of other pictures that like look very similar to Venice, like how there's like a bunch of boats in like waterways going through that shit. Pretty cool. How is he in Japan, or why is he in Japan?
For funsies. Him and his roommate.
What?
I mean, Japan's a nice place to go. I know a lot of people want to go to Japan for like vacation and shit.
I wonder if he's like tried learning any like basic like Japanese before he went.
You kinda, if you don't, you're gonna have a rough time.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. That's what I've heard
Because
as
like
well.
they have
You can
no
hire-
signs in English.
You can hire a
Mhm.
translator.
Follow
And
you
there's
literally
a lot
everywhere.
of AI technology. that you can just take pictures of like signs and stuff, and it will auto translate stuff.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
But I also don't see him to be able to like walk up to a stranger and be like, help.
Why?
In Japan,
Yeah.
most of them speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't necessarily want to, but
Yeah, they. Yeah. I lived there for 2 years. I didn't have a single problem.
Oh, really?
I have
Yeah.
heard that there's like places. I don't know necessarily if it's like a regional specific thing, but at least in Tokyo, like there's loads of places that if you go there and like you're a Westerner, they'll be like, this place isn't really for you. There's another place like down there that you can go to.
Yeah,
My dad lived in Japan for 3 years too.
there's definitely a scale of acceptance that they have where some places will just not care if you're a Westerner. Other places will be like, yeah, you should probably go. Here's another place. Other places are like, get the fuck out.
My dad said he was like sick the first month he was there because it just smells like fish everywhere.
I saw somebody essentially say that they got a girlfriend in Japan, and so they moved there. And like they went to a restaurant together, and the restaurant like saw him and was like, "You need to go." and he's like,
Yeah.
"All right, so I can't be here." And they're like, "No, you can't be here." And then like the police got called, and they tried to just be like, "I mean, there's another place where Westerners can go, like several blocks away. You know, I like that place. I think it's fine." And his girlfriend's like all annoyed. She's like, "You're with me. This shouldn't be a problem." And he's like, "It shouldn't be a problem, period." You're missing the point.
Yeah, they're a bit racist.
All right, we gotta talk about something, by the way.
What's that?
Yeah.
Are we gonna vote to kick Ninja out?
I mean,
Is that the plan?
Well, he's like 50-50. Like,
I didn't expect him to be a consistent player.
he, like, for example, we started playing WoW 2 and he hasn't even played at all. Like, he's just busy. It's not just D&D. He hasn't.
He sounds
done
like
any
someone who
other
picks
stuff.
up a lot of projects and then just kind of like forgets about other things.
Dude, if you knew how much shit he does, it's ridiculous. It's like he's. Yeah.
I think this is definitely a good conversation to have after the session.
No.
Yeah.
That's up to you guys. I have no input, so.
Right.
Well, he hasn't said anything to you?
Hmm.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Anyways. Let me get some music going.
You guys think we can make it the rest of the way to Ironstone Hall without any more fights?
God, I hope so.
What?
Being as
Man.
close as we
God,
are, I
fights
feel like
is how we get XP to get our next level.
we don't do XP. We're milestone.
No, we aren't. We
Yeah,
have
we
an
are.
actual XP bar.
You do have an XP bar, but you only level when I tell you you can.
Oh,
Yeah, we're milestone.
Yeah, but like I see XP every time we do anything.
That's because it's an automatic feature that I've put into Foundry for other things.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
I've
not
been
for
living
us.
a lie.
It does help me in terms of determining when is a reasonable time for you guys to level. Like, okay, you guys
Now.
can max XP for a little bit here. But no. It's we discussed it during session 0 that we are milestone leveling. So you guys continue on towards Ironstone. And as you start to traverse your way up to Ironstone itself, you start to approach the sort of like the roving hills that make up the base of the mountainside, the mountainous area that Ironstone finds itself nestled into. Things begin to get a slight bit cooler as you begin to increase in elevation. It's not uncomfortable at this particular point. It's just, a few degrees off from the norm. A little bit breezier, one might say.
I wish.
I'm holding my skirt.
Sorry, it's just really hot in my office.
You
And I'm dying.
come across an interesting sight as you begin to see Ironstone It's massive double doors built into the side of this massive mountain. The pathway going up towards these double doors is lined with tents. There are people all around, humans, from what you can tell. Mainly women and children, with elderly people there as well. They are littering the path up to Ironstone. And their area appears to be regularly patrolled by dwarven guards who are going up and down the path, looking at them, keeping an eye on them, it seems, making sure they're not doing anything suspicious. As
These
a
are
reminder,
probably
yeah, these are likely the people of Conquer that were brought here after their town was fucked. They've created a bit of a refugee camp, it seems.
Fallen?
Does seem to indicate that they are not being fully allowed inside of Ironstone. For some reason.
Interesting. I guess we should talk to some people and see how they've been managing. See what the deal is.
go ahead.
Do we see anybody that looks a little bit more inviting than the rest?
Well, there's a kindly older lady who appears to be sitting in a bit of a makeshift rocking chair, knitting some things together. Doesn't seem to be at all, like, imposing or ominous.
Okay. I'll ask the old lady, excuse me, ma'am. Are you and the rest of these people from Conquer?
Oh, yes. Just all of us came here weeks ago when the disaster happened.
Sure. Why aren't they letting you guys in?
Don't know how to explain it. They're not really good at explaining it themselves, but they said that the only thing they could really allow for were able-bodied workers inside at the moment, and that the way that things were going right now, they couldn't really afford to have all of us moving inside. Didn't have the manpower to create the holds for it, and there was also a bit of hemming and hawing as to whether or not it would be worth the time, since, well, I don't exactly know when it's going to happen, but supposedly Conquer will be rebuilt someday, and then we would supposedly leave, and they'd have a bunch of empty space, so they consider it a waste of time to accommodate us fully.
Sure. So you just planning, I mean, is the plan just to stay here? Till it's ready?
I suppose. There's not much else we can do. As far as our men are concerned, and they've been trying to get some work doing some of the mining inside. They're not exactly craftsmen. They're farmers, more or less. So this isn't exactly the usual place. Not much call for our specialties.
Alright, well thank you so much.
Anytime.
Does it look like...
I
Sorry.
have a... She kind of reaches to the side. I have saved up a decent amount of these, and I do tend to give them out to the kids from time to time, but it's always nice to have someone engage with me from time as well. As she picks up what appears to be a small sweet ball and hands it over to you. Just a little candy for you.
Thank you!
Oh.
Appreciate that.
Does it look like everybody there has a tent, or is there like a mom and child that doesn't have one or anything?
There appears to be a decent amount of people who are not in tents. And I don't mean like a couple. I mean like a good solid several dozen.
I'd like to go off to the side where there's like an empty spot, and I'd like to set my tent up for anybody who needs it. And then I'll just leave it there.
And now you're going to watch them all fight over it.
You set a tent up, and after it's set up and it's made clear that you're not specifically setting up tents there, like it's for the taking. Like several teenagers, some older fellows, start to like run over to it and start to grab at it, and they start fighting over it.
Whoa, guys! It's for sleeping. Take turns.
One of the teenagers looks to you and is like, "Yeah, it's gonna be sleeping for me and my mom. Okay, we don't have anything."
Take turns. A lot of people don't have anything, or I'm taking it back.
One of the older guys is like, "I don't have enough covering. If I don't have a tent to sleep in, I'm gonna die out here."
You're a grown-ass man that's a child. Let go of the tent.
Teenager, the teenager and several other teenagers are also fighting over it. Yeah, fuck them elderly motherfuckers.
They're gonna die anyway. This is the future.
And this is the problem with helping.
So, I mean, should we try to preemptively do anything before we try to walk in?
Nah, they're being ungrateful. Let's go.
I mean, they've been through a lot, Winter, but alright.
Excuse me, but I set down a tent and I didn't have a bunch of people thanking me and calling me a goddess, and I'm very upset about that right now.
Being rude to like share it. Fucking share it. Learn how to share. And a grown man should not be fighting a child.
You 4 dozen people who have been sleeping in the cold for the past several weeks, can you not be calm and reasonable about a singular piece of tent that may save your life? Can you not just like
chill?
Can
we put people on rotation?
If you want to sit out here and you want to form a scheduling with everybody and say this is how this is going to be portioned, you can do that. I'm going to tell you it's going to take a long time.
That's your life now.
Yeah, because then you have to enforce it.
Well then.
I'm coming back and hitting everybody with a fireball if they don't fucking act right.
You know what? I understand. My home was destroyed by a forgotten god or whatever. But if you can't share this tent, I know. I'm freezing. My mom's pregnant. I don't care.
Or whatever.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
I'm solving the refugee problem.
And old people.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, that is one way to solve the refugee problem, I guess.
I love the notion of a person like initially just trying to be helpful, and just like the moment it doesn't go the way that they want, they just become an outright fucking fascist about it. And they're just, like, it's so fucking funny.
No, I just don't like people that can't share and be nice to each other, talk it out civilly.
Yes, please. I'm sorry. It sounds so fucking privileged. I can't even with it. It's so like White Valley Girl. Like I haven't had to deal with actual problems in my life. It really is. I can't even.
I walk over to Gru and I nudge and I'm like, "Can you believe this shit?"
Okay, so we can hold 2 grown people, and a baby is like a quarter, not even a quarter of the size. Let's put all the babies in one tent.
Just shove all of them in there.
You're fine.
Winter, come on, let's go to the city.
Let's go inside before you start another humanity crisis.
A legitimate, difficult economic and political problem. Winter solution. I will kill you if you don't get along.
A grown man should not be fighting a child.
What about like an 80-year-old crippled man?
A grown man should not be fighting a child.
Because I believe it was a teenager, right?
Yeah.
He's still a child.
Yeah, but during these
Child's a child.
What's the cutoff? Yeah. If they're 16.
Child.
Okay.
I mean, not really.
So if a 16-year-old is like wrestling around with like a 90-year-old, you're just like you look to the 90-year-old and you're like, what are you doing?
The 90-year-old didn't seem fine. He hobbled up over to that tent. pretty
Oh
fast.
He hobbled over there. Oh my fucking god! Holy shit!
Building into this.
You even added hobble to that. I didn't even put that in there. You said it.
If you have to use the word hobble, you've lost.
He's hobbling with the best of them.
Wow.
He almost got over there faster than the teens.
Fucking love it.
He's
Fucking
fine.
love it. You know, Winter could have taken this as just like a regular learning experience of just like a drop in a bucket is not going to feed everybody, and you know, maybe I shouldn't think that I can save everybody with a simple act of kindness. Instead, she's just like, fuck you, ungrateful fucks.
Hey, I didn't think I could save them or help them very much, but I figured they could take turns so they're not all sleeping out every single night catching a cold.
Ah, man.
Be smarter.
I can't even begin to explain what's wrong with that.
They can take turns.
It's just asking a bunch of people who are like potentially starving and freezing to death and desperate as fuck to just be calm and rational and reasonable as if all of their needs are normally taken care of, and this is just a nice little bonus.
Can you
And it's
imagine
not
what
my
it would be
fault
like
Ironstone isn't helping.
if Haven ran the border?
Mm.
Oh, you're a 4-year-old who got separated from their mother? Who fucking
Hey, this
cares?
is Winter, not Haven. This is Winter.
All right, if Winter ran the border. To be fair, I don't think Winter should be in charge of any major governmental organization. So.
No, she's too temperamental.
The performers.
Anyways, you guys traverse up to the double doors of Ironstone. There are a couple of guards. Now these guys are here more or less to make sure that none of the refugees get in here that shouldn't be in here. They make sure that the place doesn't get overcrowded, things like that. You guys seem to be travelers. None of you are regular human folk, so they don't presume that you're amongst the refugees. But they stop you nonetheless, and one of them kind of steps forward. Hey then, need some identifications and some proof of income.
Proof of income? Shit. They don't give us W-2s.
If I'm
A gold piece will suffice per person.
Oh, you could have said that.
a gold piece,
You
no
asking
problem,
for a
Chief.
bribe?
Gosh, that's easy.
Here, I toss him 2.
It's more a
Yeah.
toll.
Yeah, you should have mentioned a toll instead of a proof of income. It's kind of hard to get paper saying we have an income.
You don't actually need to give it to me. You just have to prove that you have it.
Oh.
So we're not giving you the money.
No,
we're just
we're-
showing it to you.
Yes.
Right.
We're showing him that we
Oh.
make
That's
money
not really
by
how a
having
toll
money.
works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just hold out some gold. I'm
That's
like,
also not how a toll works.
yeah, and then I put it back.
Yeah.
Feck off.
Next time I go through
This
a
is
toll in New
this is a
Jersey,
brand new fucking thing. I'm getting used to it. Okay.
I'm gonna
Look,
show him my
I am
quarter.
sorry for my companions. Please. They're rude and uncouth, and we've been on the road for a while.
No, I was just confused.
So
It was a little
was that a
confusing.
child?
Are you calling a
child.
dwarf a child?
Whoa, that's kind of racist, buddy.
Well, I just want to know if like Winter's on his
He's
side.
standing guard. Why would they be?
Oh, yeah.
What? It's kind of racist that you're saying he's a child. He's a grown man.
Okay, Winter.
Rico,
He's more.
I'm
playing
gonna
off of
look
the
at.
fact
I'm
that
gonna
you're
look at him.
ageist.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm being like, so sorry. He just.
I'm
ignore
just gonna stand there and stare at Winter and be like, "This bitch is unbelievable."
him. I'm gonna send a message to Raiko. I'm gonna send a message to Raiko. Shut the fuck up, Raiko.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my metal wings and put it on my head, and I deflect the message. I'm like Magneto.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
You hear
Like-
it regardless.
Oh.
yeah,
well,
but the act of deflecting it has happened. He's ignored it.
Yeah. You can just choose to ignore what they're saying. Yeah, but you hear it.
he wrote /ignore in the chat.
In
Sorry,
in
sir.
one ear, out the other.
Is there anything else we
I
need to show
actually
you?
didn't even hear what she said though.
No, the fact that you showed some gold is good enough. So long as you spend it inside, we got no problem with you.
All right.
Are you here for trade or here for work?
Well,
Maybe both.
both?
I'm definitely
Right.
looking to speak to some of the artificers, and I've got some work to do while I'm there. So a little bit of both.
Right. As far as the
about right.
artificing cliffside is going to be inside. You're going to go past the main front square, and then you're going to take a right and head up two levels, and then start heading southwards again.
Do you know where I would find a cleric?
That will be in the main square, where the various different times in which we pay homage to Thermidin will be there.
Thank you so much. You're so helpful.
I guess
And then
we're all going over, right?
I'm trying to set up a performance, actually. Do you know any inns that I could perform at?
The inns don't normally have performances, but we do have what's supposed to be an announcement hall for the king whenever he needs to address the people, but it's been used for performances as of late.
Oh well, I have a new drum piece I've been trying to demonstrate, and I was hoping that I'd be able to show it somewhere.
Could use a bit of drumming. The people have been inundated with one of the string fellas for a while.
I heard
a bit of a
that there
shake-up
was-
would be good.
Yeah, I heard that there was a new violinist in town. Do you know anything about him?
Not much. I've been stationed out here for most of the time he's been here, so I've just heard bits and pieces and rumors and the like. Apparently he's supposed to be really fucking good for some, or whatever the fuck.
That's it.
Well,
Just
I
really
guess
good?
we'll figure it out.
You got loads of people singing its praises. I don't really see the appeal.
I
Well.
personally like a little bit more rock and roll, but we'll figure it out. We'll let you know.
Right then, you have yourselves a wonderful time, and enjoy your time in Ironstone.
Thank you so much.
Before we go in, do you have an inn that can recommend?
Well, considering you showed me your gold and you look like you have a decent amount of it, I'd probably recommend the Golden Flagon.
The golden
It's a-
flagon.
It's a wee
Hey,
bit expensive, about 2 gold a night, but offers most of the amenities that the person is accustomed to if they like their luxuries.
So where would one go for a cheaper area?
I suppose
Shut
you could go to the Copper Coin in the bottom quarters, if you don't mind all the stench
really
from all the
put it-
workers.
They put all the names on the head. They're like, this one's cheap, it's called copper, and this one's expensive, it's called gold.
Hey, we dwarves
As they
pride
should.
ourselves on our bluntness. We're not subtle
I
creatures.
like it.
Fair enough.
Makes it easy to find our way.
Does.
You
Wow.
might have a bit of a rough time in there, lass.
Me?
Aye.
Why is that?
Well, the average dwarf isn't much a fan of elven folk.
Technically, I'm Shadar Kai.
Which is
Which is
elven.
probably worse.
Don't know what it is, but you got pointy ears, lass.
I got horns.
Let's cut him off.
So, are you a demon?
I'm draconic.
Might want to keep that one under your collar.
Okay. So, look nothing like I do and say nothing.
Doesn't she have
Oh.
black eyes right now and she has like scales right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
Yeah.
demonic
shit.
looking.
I'm just
You look
gonna
a wee
pop your
bit
hood up.
freaky is all I'm saying.
Just gonna pop your hood up. Don't.
Do a
Don't worry.
disguise.
I'm gonna-
Disguise yourself.
All I have is minor illusion.
Jack has the ability to do it for you.
Yeah, we'll find a nice place to stay, and we can get you cleaned up.
Some
Okay.
moisturizing done. I've been hearing a lot about.
It's not moisturizer. It's a
First of
different
all,
issue.
you need to apply moisturizer before we start doing any kind of foundation work, and we need to cleanse your pores.
I have moisturizer, I have primer, I have foundation. I am set.
You look like a lizard.
You take that back, you brute!
Anyway, let's go to see the cleric.
Yeah, I feel like that should be the first thing we should do, because then I'd probably go back to normal.
Logistically speaking, when does he come back from Japan?
He's
He'll be
back next
time.
session.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can start the next session with that. We're coming up on time.
Yep, sounds good. So we'll I think now's an okay time as you guys are entering into the main sort of entry hall to Ironstone itself, and making your way through this grand place, decorated on both sides with these massive statues, very intricately made, of all sorts of different historical dwarves, be they kings or princes or great warriors and the like, or even just great craftsmen who are respected for revolutionizing various different things in Ironstone proper. There's a good several dozen of them that kind of line the halls with various plaques that say who they are and what they're most famous for, things like that, that kind of line this rather long and very grandiose hall. So you are entering into Ironstone, and that is where we'll go ahead and call the session for today. But before we go, let's go through and do some affirmations, shall we? Starting at the top to the bottom. Jack, would you like to get us kicked off?
I gotta call out Winter. Just the back and forth roleplay is always a blast with Winter.
I'd agree. I like watching you two go at it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Gruius.
Yeah, I have to give it to Winter too. The roleplay and rolling with the bad rolls all night.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I can't just throw these dice away and get a new set.
That's true. That's
Right, they're digital.
Hippo.
I'm gonna have to give it to Lundy for making it so, Xander actually was combat effective.
Yeah. Thank the
And,
Lord.
of course, also, as always, for Jack, for always having the information that we need, because he takes notes like a good scribe.
Yeah, he does.
Pays attention.
He's always appreciated.
Very reliable.
I pay attention, but I don't always remember everything.
Yeah, he does. It's crazy.
That's because he writes it down.
He just remembers it, too.
Yeah, it's a bit of both, but I do take bullet notes.
And Winter.
I'm gonna have to give it to Jack, just because the banter is so fun and playing our characters together and throwing me for a fucking loop today. Crazy, but now I get like, it was already kind of like girl time before, but I was like, all right, but now it's straight up girl time. Like, we're sisters now. Like, as soon as Raiko said something about me, Jack just went off.
You brute!
I would like to thank Winter and Jack for both playing along with being charmed and not kicking up a hissy fit.
I wanted
It
to.
happens. It happens.
But I couldn't see anywhere where it said I was resistant. I tried. But I'm not gonna ruin the story.
No, I was thinking the entire time we should have incited this guy. We should have incited this guy. None of us incited this guy.
I was like, I knew I didn't fucking trust this guy.
We all just took what he said at face value. He got
I
us
should have
all.
kept my fingers in my fucking ears.
we were taken in by his being nice
Damn it,
to
he's
us.
charming.
I'm a druid. I'm not good with people.
What a guilt!
He was nice to us. He played us music and he sold us things and bought things and gave us money and fucking offered his fire to us. Fucking really should have been suspicious of this guy.
Charms the women. What a pervert.
He did. He played the song of like confession, like when you confess to lovers.
Listen, it's also played for a parent to their child. For just showing affection. It's just an affection song. That's all
That
it
was
is.
not the situation we were sitting in. He was serenading me.
It was a little spicy in my tent. I felt it.
He's like, ooh.
Perhaps you'll meet him again and you'll be able to inform him how much he
Dude,
makes
Ninja
you
Boy
happy.
just got on Discord.
Oh my god.
What a bastard.
This dude.
What a dude. All right.
Alright, we gotta
Well-
talk about that.
That is me for today. So I think our next scheduled one is on the 15th. Are we going to be good for that?
I'm good for that.
Yep.
Good.
And then this is the 29th after that. I am fine with that one. I will say that we will not be able to play on the 13th of October. That day we are scheduled for, I will not be here.
So
I
it's
will
really
be in
common that we take off basically like almost like right before Thanksgiving and then like all through the holidays because it's that time is just really shitty to make everybody like show up.
Generally speaking, I have a really hard time with any of my games happening throughout like at least half of December and usually the end of November. So that's fine. I'm just letting you know that I am not going to be here on the 13th of October because I'm going to be in Seattle shooting a movie. So
Damn.
that's just not
So
going to be a
fat.
thing.
I'm also I'm trying to work out with my aunt when she wants me to come to North Carolina, but I don't know when that is yet. So I'll let you guys know when I do.
Sure.
When we start
And
to
then-
get closer to times that are going to be a little bit more iffy for everybody, we can come to like a discussion, see like when would be a good time for like cutoff and time for restart, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, and I also might be moving soon, so
Loads of things happen.
yeah.
Ballin'.
And just in case anybody was wondering, like, okay, we shift to the 20th of October since you're not going to be here the 13th. I can't do that. I'll be in Disney World.
Take me with you.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do the 20th either. I'm out for
Okay,
the
cool.
whole. I'm out from the 4th to the
Oh my
22nd. So
God.
Gotcha.
I'm going to Disney World in the beginning of January.
I'm going to Disney World. I'm excited.
anyway,
Take me with.
but yeah,
Get a ticket. Let's go.
So yeah, just letting you know well ahead of time so that you're aware.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, but good game, and I hope everybody had a good time.
I had a
Yes,
blast.
sir. So fun.
I also got to get out of here though. Take care, everybody.
Wait, hold on.
I got places to be.
We gotta talk about
Ed?
something real quick. 'Cause,
Actually, no. I gotta go to. I'm going to karaoke tonight.
What is
Ooh.
your,
It
was
what's your
fun.
vote?
I mean, I don't mind having him come in as like a random encounter character. I don't think he's going to be like a major part of the campaign.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like his character will kind of be almost like what Winter was, where he kind of like shows up from time to time if he links up with like Lundy and says, "Hey, I want to come in on this one," or whatever.
Yeah. I don't want to wait to start a session for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also, if we do that, I do have a friend, Sorbek, who's in here sometimes. He's a lifelong friend of mine, and he just finished a campaign with his D&D group, and he was specifically asking me if he could join this. So
Was that the guy who mentioned it in the Twitch chat?
what?
We got a Twitch message.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You're the streamer.
I don't keep it up. Nice streaming guy. I actually love this game, and I wish we could play together. Add me. No, I have no idea who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, that's just a random person.
Oh, actually, it might have been I did reach out to somebody. Well, somebody reached out to me who's been wanting to learn how to play and like watch a session. So I told him about what we're doing and I sent him the link.
Well, that's not who I'm talking about. But the guy I'm talking about is actually the guy I mainly read with, and he's extremely intelligent, very funny,
Wait, what?
and he would be perfectly reliable.
I also think we have enough people. We're at a party of 5. That's a solid number. Because once we bring Tick back, that's 5 people. I think 5 players is plenty.
Okay.
2,
Sure.
like if you get up to 6, it starts to get a little too like bogged down in combat, where you have a long break before you're actually doing things, and you kind of lose track of what's going on, and people tend to not operate well under that kind of an pause.
Do you guys feel the same way?
Personally, it does make me a little, I wouldn't say mad, but like just annoyed that knowing he's so busy, he made a commitment to us, knowing he didn't really have the time. So,
Well,
I mean,
kind of.
if
At the time he committed,
Yeah, usually
what he has going on now wasn't a thing, but
Well, it's
yeah.
it's disrespectful. We
Yeah.
waited like 15 minutes after our troubleshooting was done. We started half an hour late
Mhm.
because we were waiting on him with no word.
and
Sure.
he was out 2 hours late one time, and it just doesn't seem fair to everybody else.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
stays full time, and it's also not fair to Lundy to have to play his character all the time if he does continue to not show up.
I agree.
Right. Yeah, and that's shitty for a DM all the time.
5
As a
is what
DM.
I'm used to.
What do you guys feel about I mean, like, Jack, if you want to go, that's pretty much everything for you. I know you're in a hurry, but what do you guys feel the same way about having 6 people?
I as long as like they're a person's reliable, I don't mind. But I also don't want like everybody to get interrupted or anything, and
Mhm.
I don't want anybody to feel like they can't have a chance to play the game just because there are so many people and everybody's trying to respect everybody else.
Mhm. He is pretty quiet, but when he talks, he's really funny, and he speaks only with meaning.
I'm more leaning towards 5.
He's
I
very nice.
like the group of 5.
Sure.
I like who we have right now. I mean, we could always
Too, but
I don't know, maybe do a one-off where he shows up in an episode and we see if we all click with him, or I don't know,
Yeah, that's always
see
an
how we
option,
like
too.
it. Because we don't want to throw someone in that none of us know and just like expect it to work.
I can vouch almost 1000% it would work, but I mean it's up to you guys. He's kind of like Isaac, where he gets along with everybody. But okie doke, I'll talk to Tick.
Oh yeah.
Isaac does not get along with everybody.
I get along with like 90% of people.
Well, I think
Some
you
people are
actually
uptight.
get along with everybody, but
I'll give you
might
90.
not like you might not like people, but you'll still get along with them, I think.
That's true. I will be cordial.
At first, I was like, I don't know how I feel about Jack. He's a little know-it-all. But now Jack is like one of my favorite people to like roleplay and play the game with.
Yeah. Right. Well, on that note, I'm out of here.
I was more thinking of two people onto your list of people.
Say it again.
What?
You
He
broke
cut
up.
out a little bit.
Yeah. John, if you're talking, we don't hear
I'm on
anything.
different words. You guys.
He's working on it.
Okay.
It's weird because he has a hardline connection, and I'm
Yeah.
on Wi-Fi, and he's doing a lot better than I am. Well, no, I'm doing a lot better than he is. He thinks it's his mic.
Yeah, I do too.
Mm.
Do like tongue
Alright.
tests and shit.
Yeah, it's not working. Well, I'm out of here. I gotta get to karaoke. I'm already
Alright,
late.
see ya.
See you guys.
Bye.
Okie doke. Topi basically agreed about kicking him. So Ninja's out.
Oh, I think David's headset's dying.
Sure.
Alright, I gotta head out. See you next time.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Later.